ThaBoxingVoice.com.
Yes, the Hipsters here. Haters beer. Haters beer.
It's not even
What is up?
It's not even
Hold on.
No.
Out there. Hold up. We gotta get hype. Hold up. We've been live.
No, I'm gonna start off the show all abruptly and Rob, like steal Rob's thunder. This is the first time ever he was gonna get to be first.
Hit him with the one-liners.
So biased. I mean, it's not right, Matt. Not right.
It's all right. It's good. I've got it.
I'll be fair. I'm high. I thought that was my fucking intro, not Rob's. My bad.
I half a second did too.
I even said
that's fucked up with the whole blog talk YouTube.
Whoa. Nobody has to know what nobody doesn't know.
The one color on blog talk.
You're such a hater right now.
Dempsey knows. Dempsey on blog talk knows.
Look. Back off, mate. I got it.
No.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Boxing Voice podcast.
Get him.
I am your host, Rob Wetherall.
Yo, look at Paulie B. Is that Paulie B? I don't know. Potentially
That's a lunatic.
Yeah, that's not Paulie B. But he still said, "What the fuck is this start?"
We're mixing it up.
Matt is mixing drinks over there. He's getting ready for the gang to crash the party. B.
I'm hyped.
All right, no intros. Fuck it. Y'all fucked it up. We're not gonna start getting traditional after we had a untraditional beginning. So
we rolling with the punches.
Yeah, what I will do is say the 5 topics again. Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder negotiations are heating up as Eddie Hearn has confirmed that Shelly Finkel was able to prove what Nestor already proved a week ago. The money is real. Jerry Maguire style. They wanted it. They got it. All right.
That's better than the first one you did.
I know. Versus Vanes Martirosyan is the second topic of the day, not only because it's a unification fight, but it's also the second time TBV will be live on hand for pre-fight festivities for Gennady Golovkin. You might as well call us one of the G's on the triple. I'm just saying, because every time he fights, so do we. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm everywhere. You never did. Meet me at Stub Hub, punks. Tony Bellew versus David Haye, number 2. Don't nobody really care. And they trying to sell it on pay-per-view, so they had to shove each other at the press conference. Who cares? I want one of them to win and fight a real heavyweight. How about that? Ryan Garcia made it to the 4th topic box. I know that Matthew was hating, right? Because he's never had a prospect make it to the topic box. Like, he's always bigging somebody up. But we never had Ndongo make the topic box until he actually fought someone of note. Like, he never was an A-side on the topic box. My boy Ryan Garcia has done it. Yo, and guess what? I always give you good prospects, right? I gave you Earl Spence years ago, Robert Easter years ago, Fortuna years ago. I mean, don't make me go on with this list. It's ridiculous. I give you the top prospects. Oh shit, the kid is rhyming. Yo, shout out to Kanye. I know he had a bad week, so I'm sipping a little Malibuya, but I had to twist it up with a little Red Bull. You know what I mean? Just a tad of Red Bull. Shout out to Ronald Finke already on the motherfucking super chat. That's what I'm talking about. Because guess what? I'm getting on a plane tomorrow. And the motherfucking peanuts is expensive. All that shit. This shit needs to be fully paid because I'm gonna bring back the dopest edit ever. Okay, we got post-production going on by Titan Media. Shout out to Mickey Caparelli. Couldn't make it from across the world, but you know, it is what it is.
Shout out to Mickey.
Tyson Media, because he's already done 1, 2, 3 appreciation nights. So this is nothing for him. I just got off the phone with him like 2 hours ago. We got a Ronin coming in for that action cam. So when Matt out there throwing punches at crazy fans that's going, you know, that girl's like, yo, just sign my titty. We're going to get that on the action cam. Don't worry about it. Then we got a 3-camera setup, you know, plus I've been confirmed that we have hard wire internet. Oh, Matt, hit me with the soundbite. You know what that means? That all you guys that couldn't make it, your view still counts because you can watch us as we live stream. But, you know, somehow how live streams are choppy. That's what we got the post for. Shout out Titan Media. Yeah, I mean, let's get into it, guys. Negotiations. I don't know. Like, what could I say other than I told you so?
Well, no, obviously not to us. Like, we all.
Everybody. You know how many times Rob Wetherall would hit me up? Hey, Niz, can I say something, Niz? I mean,
where the fuck
man,
am I
looking
from?
bad. Yes, looking bad. Wilder said he made an offer. We looking bad. Call Wilder net, and it's like, yo,
screenshots. Let's see some screenshots.
easy, yo. It is Eddie Hearn doing the singing and dancing. Okay.
First off, some tennis. You gave Rob a Canadian Jose accent, which was really weird and just ironic.
Hey man, hey. I think it was, he said he put a little tad of Red Bull in that drink.
Canadians, I'm beefing with all Canadians right now.
I think there's more than just a tad of Red Bull in that drink there.
But this way,
I told you it's a shout out to Kanye. It's Malibu in there with a twist of Red Bull. So that means
very interesting.
So he must have twisted a can. I'm not.
Yeah,
there's Absolute in here, and there's Malibu. So that's 2 hard liquors, and then boom, a little twist of Red Bull just to get you up.
Call him the stacker.
Yeah, he gave you wings for sure.
Just to get you up a little bit.
Ness, no one cares. Back to AJ Wilder. Obviously, even if you're the biggest Al Heyman hater, even if you're the biggest detractor of Wilder, you have to admit that they have a ton of money on their side, obviously, because they throw it around all the time. Look at Showtime's press conferences. Look at the way they put on themselves. You may say that they're getting the money from other revenues and other sources, but they are still a huge monetary force in boxing. Is Heyman Boxing and PBC and Showtime. So, of course, they're going to push for this fight. Of course, they're going to throw the money around. And, of course, they have the money. So, and like you said, like Eddie Hearn said a week ago, we've all known the money is probably there. That was not for dispute. It was really the whole canceled meetings. That was, I think, the crux of the debate between Wilder fans and AJ fans was that canceled meeting. But now they're negotiating. Now they're still in talks. Obviously, the money is good. Shelly Finkel went and showed them proof, even though he didn't have to, I think, really. But yeah, here we go. I think that we thought negotiations were over. We thought that was a final breakdown of them last week, but it doesn't look that way.
No, I think there's obviously a lot of talking going on, and Eddie said that there's other people that have contacted him and wanting to help make the fight. He said he feels it's sort of 75% certain that this is going to happen next. Yeah, and I don't think it was ever in doubt that the money was there. I think it was just more answers to other questions.
So what exactly is this deal that he's going to announce? Is it
who cares?
Is it a counter?
If it ain't got nothing to do with Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, why do we care? I seen a short clip and he's like, yeah, it's going to be, a massive television deal we'll announce. Like we're going to have
He's pretty
unrivaled.
Yeah, there you go. He's pretty proud about what he's building right now. And kudos to him. I think that what he's doing with Matchroom Boxing out here in the States right now is him being from UK, he's actually doing
hey, Doomy.
Yeah.
If he signs this fight, he and Joshua, he's deleted. Won't be no Matchroom nada.
Oh, I need some sound bites, man.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean by that, Ness?
Talk.
He's saying Wilder's going to win.
No, chop the head off the fucking body falls, kid.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, what's really?
Yeah. We haven't seen anything to worry about this side of the pond. Don't worry about it.
No, of course you haven't seen nothing. You just seen one promoter singing and dancing.
No. I mean, we've watched the fights. We've watched him. We watched it. Should have get stopped in the 7th. We've watched him, struggle on. But it's not a problem. AJ's got this.
I can't even believe that Joshua fans would somehow bring up that when the only man in the pros to get knocked down is Joshua. Then rumors about an 18-year-old kid knocking him down. Oh, we interviewed the 18-year-old Dubois. He says it's true.
No, Wilder's not been. He went down in the 11th fight against the biggest guy I've ever seen in my life. And I mean sideways, not tall.
Was it an official knockdown though, Robbie?
Well, his gloves touched.
Or are you just here to say things to look good?
Ooh, I'm doing both.
No, both. I mean, if you want to mislead to get a few chuckles, I guess everyone could jump on that bandwagon.
What fight was that?
No. Don't get all sensitive. I'm just.
Oh, I'm not.
Oh, yeah. Be sensitiveness. Don't be sensitive over there.
Matt. Oh. Thanks for the segue, Robbie. You're the best co-host.
I be feeling, bro. I be feeling away, bro. I be feeling.
I be feeling a way when you talk about Joshua and Wilder. That's right. That's right. I get away. I be feeling away. Hey, I be feeling. I be feeling. Nah, take it over, man. I mean, look, I'm just happy that I feel vindicated. You know, he tried to make me look like some type of lame-o, but never been a lame-o. As simple as that. He tried to act like, oh, you know, Al Heyman, why would he be giving me a check? All this singing and dancing, all this fucking tap dance, Sammy Davis Jr. shit that he got to do because you know he want that other 100 mil that's easier to get that's out there. This is not what he wants. But social media is powerful. Your 5-star reviews are powerful, which makes this little channel,
a voice to be heard.
It makes us powerful. So shout out to I Love Muff Davin. I miss you on the super chat, baby. I'm going to use that €5 for a drink in Cali with Matt. I'm telling you. But
I can't wait.
That's why I came on the show. I got alcohol on the show because we almost fucking partying. We 75% almost done on this fight. It's almost a party. I almost get to put everything. I'm going to pull a second mortgage like Jason Litzow. Remember when Jason Litzow fought Celestino Caballero? I'm pulling all the equity out my house. You see me post my motherfucking Instagram videos about me fixing my house. I'm building equity just to put it all down on Wilder. I don't give a fuck. Call me what you want. Call me what you want. I don't give a fuck. Matt, call me what you want.
I'm so excited.
Just a bit.
Yes, I'm emotional. Hey!
Right, just as he gave us a super chat, you better read out I Love Muff Dive's super chat.
Yeah, it's very crucial.
I don't think he wants to read it, but I'll read it. I can't wait to see Ness cry when Deontay Wilder gets KO'd.
That was the one.
That was the one.
I think I don't want it. I want this just as bad as I wanted Earl versus Kel. Because I see the future.
Oh,
on the internet, boy. Yo, my man Wilder talks in the ring. You feel me?
Yo,
other people go 12 rounds with dudes that we all know Wilder wouldn't let get out the 7th round. You know, Wilder put him down, put him in the hospital.
Ness, I have one question for you.
You fucking crazy, man. You sound insane. Do you realize that? You should be medicated.
Hey, I'm medicating.
Yeah.
Self-medication, baby.
Yeah, good reply.
So, second topic is Gennady Golovkin, Vanes Martirosyan. I'm going to go ahead and make a pick that this is going to go 12-round decision.
Ooh, whoa.
Yeah, Vanes is tough. Who's knocked him out?
Yeah. Hey, listen. Hold your horses. Hold your caballos. You're saying this is going 12 rounds?
No, let me tell you something. How many rounds did Gabriel Rosado go? 7, 12, 10? Excuse me, 7 or 10?
Man, it looks like you're doing algebra right now with so many numbers you're kicking out. Listen, this guy is not making it 12 rounds. I'm sorry. Even though look, I've been big on giving him kudos for putting pressure on, you know, the old Charlo, I'm gonna say, because it looks like now he grew up into the line, because in that fight it was too close. I didn't see no animal instinct like I do now in the Charlo and the new you could put him as 2.0 Charlo from that fight. You know what I'm saying? And he put pressure on Charlo and all that, but he didn't finish him. He don't got the power to finish.
Shout out to the super chat, Rick Fulton saying, for the MSG price beer for Ness when Wilder puts AJ to sleep.
Boom. Rick know what's up.
He's drunk already.
My pick on. Oh,
Rob, somebody's calling you.
A Madison Square Garden price beer.
wait, Rob, somebody's calling you.
Okay. I'll take 50 million up front.
All right, I'll hook you up.
That's the case. Wilder's team, bring me 50 million up front.
I thought we did that already.
We did.
Hence how I say we.
How much did you put in? $5?
Yo, I put in the idea. Let me tell you something. Everyone is acting like, you know, this ain't true, but like, we did a show giving detail as to how Wilder can change things, and presenting an offer was one of them. I brought up the scenario, which it wasn't even my idea. I'm not trying to take credit for it. It was one of our listeners. His name is Danny. He's from New York. And I kept telling you guys, like, yeah, I was talking to Danny. And that's how that story came out live on the show. And we would discuss how he could change the situation, how he could get from under Eddie's foot. And he has. Not only has he taking the A side away by being the man with the money. But if it comes down to negotiation and he doesn't have to put up the money and Eddie presents him with another offer, he was able to raise that initial offer. So win-win.
You say negotiations, but if they're going to not meet up.
Wait, are we talking about Wilder Joshua, or are we on Triple G fight? I thought we switched topics.
But we went back because of
you said a super chat, Matt, and fucked the whole thing up.
Yeah, no, he wanted to blame it on me. You know, he's gonna say how I got in some sort of thing with Wilder.
We can just mention the super chat and then jump back to the topic.
Yeah, but it was backing up Nez's point, and
Yeah.
then it fucking flowed into that.
You got emotional.
Emotional.
Yeah. But
y'all worrying about money too much.
I just wanted to throw that out there.
I know you did. But digressing.
12-round decision.
Oh, bingo. Hang on. I've had kudos from Doomsday, and I've just had digressing from Matt. I've nearly completed the TBV bingo.
What you
That's
mean?
right. It's not being disingenuous there, Rob.
Oh, I'm so close.
Yeah.
So I mean, you don't agree, Matt, because you were like the only one with the big open face and the face.
The big open face.
My thing with that Jamel Charlo fight and even with the Laura fight, like that was when he was a little more active. And Vanes has never been the most active guy when he's been at the top. He's only pretty much fought twice a year or maybe once a year since like 2013, I want to say. But he's fought like Hezbollah Laura, Ishe Smith, Demetrius Andrade. And even when he's lost them, he's put on really tough, close fights. Even like you said, doing the Jamel Charlo fight, that was a close fight.
Yep.
That was a fight that Vanes brought to Jamel at every fucking second, and Jamel had to be on his back foot and really stick to the jab, really stick to the fundamentals in boxing and angles. I don't think Triple G can obviously do that, so I see both these guys sort of being in each other's faces a lot. Because of that, I don't see Vanes lasting all 12 rounds. If Triple G was a mover, I think it would be different, but Triple G is not a mover, and Vanes is not a mover. They're both going to be meeting each other in the center of the ring, throwing straight shots, good combinations, very traditional work.
Man, you're crazy. Vanes is more of a boxer than Triple G.
No, but in terms of a mover, like he's not a mover on his feet, on the back foot, backpedaling. He's not that type of guy.
Why doesn't Triple G ever get his credit for being a good boxer? You know what I mean? He could box. Triple G could box, and he's a better boxer, in my opinion, than Vanes, man. Vanes is not going to last too long, man.
Man, Vanes just doesn't have the power Triple G has.
It's not even that. It's like, I mean, it's in the fights that you mentioned, Matt. Do you remember Vanes ever really getting hit hard by any of these competitors?
Demetrius Andrade hit him with some really hard shots, and that was like Andrade, like when he was peaking on HBO. That was a moment. So I think he's been hit hard, but I think Triple G is a true middleweight. Regardless of his age, power always lasts long.
That's right.
And I don't think Vanes Martirosyan is a 180-pound Daniel Jacobs. I don't think Vanes Martirosyan is a Canelo Alvarez who's shown to be a tough motherfucker.
I see Vanes being the faster fighter.
Yeah, but that's about it. He has slight advantage in the hand speed, but that's about it.
It's just that I've seen bigger guys hit Gennady, you know what I mean? And Gennady, you saw what he did, in his fights. I mean, he literally just walks through them, and and the guys that he's fought, in my opinion, a couple of the guys. I mean, I think Willie has more power than Vanes, and and he was able to.
You really bumped your head, bro.
Huh?
Willie Monroe.
I mean, who?
He doesn't have. So you're saying
power.
In my opinion, if you want to put it on on a meter, I know Nestor's probably thinking that the meter's like this and shit, but nah, I mean by a little bit, I would say that because of the way his body composition, he has more muscle and all that, more weight behind the punch. So I'm thinking that Willie has more power than him, and and Gennady was able to walk through those punches.
You're serious?
You had to hit me with that.
Triple G is just gonna. I think he's just gonna do what he normally does. He's just gonna walk through punches, walk him down, and finish him. So I don't see him playing with his food too much. I think he's just gonna get the knockout. Although my theory was to get some confidence and a big nice knockout. But he said today, I believe. He sees the Canelo rematch as standing at about 10% chance of happening at the moment.
He's tripping.
Yeah, what's up with that?
He's tripping because that's a fucking bag that he's like, oh, we don't need that. Like, nah, Triple G, stop. You're 36, going on 37 years old. That's fucking 50 million in the bag. If you want to talk about it, you collect that.
Is it in the bag?
Is it in the bag or is it all talk?
Nah, it's not there.
fake.
It's not there like the Wilder money. It don't exist.
Yeah, Nez got it. It's all right. We're on the same page.
I'm never use no medicals.
Big drama show.
I never use no medicals.
That's so good. That's a Hall of Fame quote from Triple G.
Fucking Triple A jail. Hey, so where are we going? We're going to the next time. Well, who's on the other card? Baracus, right? Let's give her some shine. Yeah. She's gonna be on HBO, first time ever. And by what I mean by that, Matt will give you all the details. Matt, what do I mean by first time ever?
First women's fight ever on HBO broadcast television. So, I mean, obviously Katie Taylor was on the card last week with Daniel Jacobs. I think she was on the first card, Daniel Jacobs. Maybe correct me on that, Rob. But she's never been televised on HBO.
I don't think she was on the first one. No.
Katie Taylor's been televised on Showtime, and obviously Clarissa Shields has been televised on Showtime. But HBO has never televised a women's fight. Cecilia Baracus is the undisputed female welterweight champion, has every belt, including Nessa's favorite, the IBO. This is, I think, a big watershed moment for women's sport that the big, boxing network that is HBO has his first fight. Took him a little bit too late, though, in my opinion.
At least they did it, Matt. Stop hating. At least they got it done.
That's why they gave him a clap. It wasn't the greatest clap, but you gave him a clap. That was good.
Clap back. So, is it only a doubleheader?
No, there's the main doubleheader, I think, but the rest of the undercard, there's only like 4 other fights scheduled on the undercard, but I don't know.
Yeah, like Ryan Martin's on the card, I think, and that's about like
Ryan Martin.
That's about
what weight is Martin at?
Super lightweight.
Damn.
What numbers are those?
Super lightweight's 140.
Yeah.
Welterweight.
Or
lightweight.
Okay.
The card hasn't really been fleshed out. I'm assuming they're just going to flood it with local talent. Give a bunch of guys in gyms in the area, good paychecks, and hope that they sell tickets.
And why do you assume this, Matthew?
Because they really don't have a full card yet. I don't think 4 fights is a full-fledged, fight card that you can sell to a local audience. I think you need more than that.
But people just attend because TBV are going to be in the building. So
that is true. That is true.
Might as well just come because we there. We in there like swimwear.
They're gonna get a big drama show either before the fight or during the fight.
True.
And after.
I mean, yeah. So next topic, guys.
Rob, take over. It's your topic.
Rob, this is what you're here for, baby.
Yeah. So don't worry, people. Cinco de Mayo is safe.
Let's properly introduce the topic. And the next topic, David Haye, Tony Bellew.
That's cute. Yes. Cinco de Mayo is safe. Don't worry, people. Just tune in. Probably have to get a legal stream, although it is on what was it, or TV or whatever. But Matt's reliably informed me that nobody's got that channel in America.
I think nobody has that channel in America.
That's what you said.
I have DirecTV. I have DirecTV.
No, I can't even get. Oh, if that's what y'all talking about.
Yep, that's an app. You have to get it.
That shit.
It's on DirecTV. But
it's a
big card, really good card. Obviously, Bellew Haye, the rematch. Repeat.
Come on, Rob. Does anybody really think that Tony Bellew's going to win? Or
I do.
He's 100%.
I believe Tony Bellew's going to win.
Well, what do you mean? He's not 100%?
I mean, I heard Eddie Hearn in an interview say, look, this is the first time David Haye is 100%. But I mean, if he goes in there and he gets an injury, that's what boxing is. It's like, whoa. And he said that right after saying something like, this is a fight that got canceled, then it got put on, so I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, well, we broke that news the first time round, didn't we, with it? And then they said it wasn't us, it was a different injury. But, TBV on finger on the pulse. We've also got Paul Butler against Emmanuel Rodriguez for the vacant IBF bantamweight title, which was vacated by Ryan Burnett. There's John Ryder and Jamie Cox. This is going to be a good fight. Lenroy Thomas and Joe Joyce for the Commonwealth heavyweight title.
This is the good thing about having a UK guy. They'll bring up something that you forgot, because I was watching that. This is crazy. Now, I never watched Joe Joyce. You know how my motto for 7, 8, 9, 10s, whatever many years is? Watch him. You gotta watch him.
Yeah, well, you got to watch him now. He's only 3-0.
You gotta watch him, because we know Lenroy around these parts. We know Lenroy was sparring with Deontay Wilder. We know Lenroy was sparring with Anthony Joshua. We know Lenroy beat David Allen, whatever, the White Rhino. We know Lenroy is now trained by Ken Porter. We know Ken Porter's in the UK for this fight. We know that Joe Joyce is an Olympian. He signed to David Haye. So I'm letting you listeners know, check this one out, at least via YouTube. Hopefully no one sends you the link after saying something like, it was a kind of a dud, but here's the link.
No, this isn't going to be a dud. Joe Joyce, this will be his 4th fight, and he's going up against Lenroy for the Commonwealth title.
This is kind of almost like as big as Josh Kelly, but maybe even bigger, because Kelly was fighting Carlos Molina, who's deported, having trouble finding food, and coming off of losses, whereas Lenroy isn't coming off a loss. He's coming off of a draw, right? Or a no contest due to the headbutt. He at least has the win over David Allen. He's got a elite level trainer. Joe Joyce, less fights than Josh Kelly.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't Joe Joyce training with Salas, Ishmael?
Yes, he is, with the big shoes. And by big shoes, ladies and gentlemen, I mean platform shoes. Check them out on Instagram. I forgot who just posted it. I think it was Ken Porter who posted it on his Instagram and said, damn, I got to step up my shoe game.
Yeah, to those who don't know, he does wear those platform shoes in the ring.
And by platforms, we mean at least 8 inches of sole.
In order to be at the height of whatever fighter he's
I don't mean the sole that you can't grab.
He's well balanced. He's well balanced.
Matt hates my jokes. His neck is gonna fall off his shoulder one day. All he ever does is the little door shovel. Is like, we need to get a soundbite for his neck, a creaking door soundbite.
Very quickly, also on the card was announced today. Luke Campbell is.
Oh shit! Shout out to him, Light and Turtle. He like Ness rocking a tank top. What the fuck? I mean, when you in shape, you could just sport the guns like that. I'm feeling myself.
Anyway, let me feel my one and only topic of the day. Luke Campbell's on the card as well in a stay busy fight. Luke Campbell, he fought Linares.
We've seen him in America.
Linares.
Oh, he lost it. 17-1. Okay, 17-1 draw. Yeah, I just want to help you here to help the other listeners that are a little more casual. Luke Campbell.
Well, you butted in as I was trying to tell him, but it's fine.
Shit.
Yeah, this is like a stay busy fight ahead of his. I think he's going to be an eliminator against Mendy, that was his.
By stay busy, you mean what?
Well, just little tune up, get ready for the fight.
UK guys always getting baby food over there. Yo, you guys are like on Team Gerber over there.
Yeah, no American fights. No American fighters have stay busy fights. I've never heard the word stay busy fights on this podcast ever. That's right. It's only UK guys, right? Yeah.
Ness, didn't your boy Danny? Hold on, tennis, Ness. Didn't your boy Danny fight a Cherry and Samuel Vargas as a stay busy fight for Thurman?
Hold up, Matt. Check this out. Damn, I didn't get to it in time. I don't know where it's at.
Where are you? What about Ocampo? I know he's a mandatory, but fuck me. He's probably not even going to have to stay busy in that one.
Yo, my boy, you mean
never been a lame-o, never been a lame-o.
Nah, dog, he could take cherries. He never gonna be a lame-o. All right, he got more followers than all your other little favorite fighters. He get paid more than all your little favorite fighters. He's had more titles than all your other little favorite fighters.
Anthony Fowler's got more than Thurman. What the fuck?
More than all your favorite little fighters. Yo, y'all just be hating on the kid.
Yeah. Danny.
And that single right there was like multi-platinum in the hood.
Okay, multi-platinum in the hood is not actually multi-platinum.
Well, I said it in the hood. The hood.
He put the stamp on it.
Oh, Doomsday back to the icon over there.
You gotta get the icon off. What are you doing?
Is there his girl's like sitting on his lap. He's kissing over there. He don't want us to see.
I was scratching my nose. What can I say?
Picking your nose more like it.
What about
you let somebody see you scratch your nose. You don't want them to see you picking. So
it was a hard scratch, like
picky pick.
What about Centennial? That was a bit of a stay busy fight, wasn't it?
Oh, you're wilding, bro. You're gonna call Centennial a stay busy fight? So we should call Luke Campbell a stay busy fight because he got one loss.
Luke Campbell's not. Luke Campbell's
exactly, and neither
Centennial
is
had more than one loss. Centennial had more than one loss.
No, he had one loss.
He had two.
No, he had one in a draw, right?
He had two losses.
He had a draw with Julian Williams and a loss to how do you pronounce his name?
Sulensky.
How do you pronounce his name?
Sulensky.
Oh yeah, it's with an N. You pronounce it with an N. Sulensky.
No,
there's no N. There's no
Sulensky.
But yeah, I heard Jim Lampley say pronounce it like with a silent N, bro.
A silent N means the N.
What?
Why would you even say silent N if there is no N?
Exactly, man.
I don't know.
Fucking hell.
Jim Lampley. We ain't hear him say it.
I did. I'm gonna have to go back and maybe.
Yo, word is born. Y'all set tripping on me?
Yeah. Set tripping on you.
Do you have
I come out the big homie right now? Word is born.
I'm not. You're wearing that vest. I'm scared.
Look at Cut West.
But digressing, obviously. Shout out to TBV
what
being.
are we digressing to? Shout out to Chivas Regal. We in the building.
Oh, that was sideways.
It's remember, we learn how to say it the proper way.
Triple G
Shivas.
Shivas. You like over pronunciate like the but digress.
You two are talking over each other. He's giving me the fucking shivers. No, just one at a time.
Are you pirate over there? Shiver me timbers.
Hey, digressing back to Haye Bellew.
Yeah, man, we didn't talk enough about that.
Yo, Ness is just I don't know what Ness is, man. Just so distracting.
What you mean?
He's crazy drunk.
He's crazy. He's Enrique drunk.
I mean, you want to spend more time on David Haye fighting a cruiserweight? Like,
I haven't even talked about it.
Like, let's not forget to remind our casual listeners that Tony Bellew was knocked out by Adonis Superman Stevenson, who stepped onto the scene at 160, took an opportunity with Chad Dawson on HBO at 168, knocked him out, and then remained at 68. Transferred from HBO to Showtime to move to 175. Meanwhile, this dude's masquerading, and by this dude, I mean Tony Bellew.
I mean, he had a pretty good
at heavyweight. No, let me finish my storyline because it's quite interesting. He's masquerading at heavyweight, picking and choosing who he wants to fight, talking slick and tough, even getting in negotiations that have nothing to do with him when he had the opportunity to fight Wilder and get his little face broken. But he's seen firsthand, you know what? This man's too big. His words, not mine. So, like, I don't really care that he's getting another lob ball, career high payday.
Not a lob ball.
How was it a lob ball? Because I heard Eddie, and you could go hear Eddie on IFL.
So,
there may or may not be something wrong with David Haye. You know, there may or may not be something wrong with David Haye. And anyway, who cares about this fight? Like, where does these guys go? To a triple fight? They're gonna do a three-peat?
Hold on, Robbie. You've talked about this entire card. Let me talk, please. I haven't talked about any fight on this card. First off, Ness, you need to play the emotional soundbite for you because this is what at worst the third best fight in the division this year so far.
Third best?
You don't think David Haye is still a commodity?
I'm not even gonna repeat anything I said about Tony Bellew. I'm gonna just sit here.
Let me finish. David Haye on AJ's resume or Wilder's resume would be celebrated. Would be
air show in the comments. David Haye is trash as fuck.
That's great. You picked out one comment to support your opinion. That is amazing. There's gonna be other people that have your opinion, Ness. But
you can't
Ness, you just had a fucking whole monologue. Let other people speak. I know you got the Henny in you. Relax. Okay, but
it's not Henny.
I know, but you know I like Henny. Relax.
You know what I like? Shivers. I'm gonna go get me a cup.
You like chocolate.
That's amazing. David Haye is still a top 10 heavyweight in the world, and Tony Bellew beating him when he did was important. Regardless of the injury, you have to at least credit him with the W. And then if Tony Bellew went and jumped and fought Wilder, we would have celebrated it because like Tony Bellew went and beat David Haye. That's a great name on your resume. And you went and fought somebody else. He didn't. So we can bash Tony Bellew for that. But this is still a good matchup. This is still an important matchup for the division. If David Haye beats Tony Bellew, you don't think he's going to be in discussions with AJ or Wilder?
Bellew wins again, Matt. Where's he going?
maybe back to cruiserweight or an Andre Ward fight or retiring.
I think he's got eyes on the
So
winner.
how is this an important fight if the winner, a possible winner might go back to cruiserweight? But this is an important fight. I don't even need your answer, bro. I don't need your answer.
Well, I'll answer it because if another guy wins it, it's important.
Is enough?
No, it's
not because you don't have all the information.
You don't have any of the information.
Just fall back just for a second and let me just tell you.
I should leave the show. You said fall back. I'm out of here. Bye.
No, there's talk of Gassiev and Usyk.
You know what that was? Got my shit caught.
More fire, more fire, more fire.
Ness has been cutting off everyone all show because he's been sipping that drink, man. It's gonna be a tough show.
Sipping Grandpa's old stash.
Fuck it, I'm going to say it real quick. Usyk and Gassiev are talking about going up to heavyweight, and Tony Bellew wants to take the winner of that at heavyweight.
What?
I like that.
Usyk and Garcia. Tell Garcia go fix his injury first.
It's Usyk.
And who cares if Usyk and Garcia want to go up 2 cruiserweights picking on the next cruiserweight? Like, if you want to go
in the
up,
heavyweight division.
No. That's right. So if you want to go up, fight a true heavyweight.
But if they weigh in the heavyweight bracket.
True. You are a protector.
Brian Jennings, 201 pounds.
Just
fighting real heavyweights, though.
Yeah, and David Haye is fucking 240. He's not a real heavyweight.
David Haye is injured, bro. Like in the past,
he's not injured. That's your fucking Georgie Porgy conspiracy theory, bro.
No.
How much is?
I said in the past. Go press rewind.
Right now, the fight's this weekend. We're talking about the fight this weekend, not a year ago.
We don't know if he's 100%. We don't know if he's 100%.
Hey, Matt, what did they weigh in? What did they weigh in anyway?
Hey, Kaz, shout out to Kaz in the chat. I thought that 50 mil was fake too. That's my sarcastic voice.
Yo, what up, people?
Oh shit, Enrique.
Oh my God, there's more drink.
Vanes.
We ain't doing traditional, no intros, bro.
No intro, raw dog. Pause.
Oh,
whoa!
I gotta say raw. Why can't be raw and a girl? See, you the homophobic dude.
That is true. I just didn't want your mind to go there, so I paused it.
I paused it.
He took it there before anyone else. And shit.
Say what? Let's drink that drink.
Oh, yo, I'm getting Cali ready, baby. Anytime I'm gonna meet with Enrique, I gotta get the taste buds going because you know he's an alcoholic, man. You know, he's like not an alcoholic, but he's like an alcohol fiend. So like, I gotta drink with my man and shit. Like, yo, people? Yes, I am.
Won't be on the plane rocking.
Normally he's sleeping, but you know. Yo,
I don't know about being on a plane rocking because I ain't drinking at 6 a.m. Now that's some alcoholic shit right there.
That is true. I'm
gonna be on a J though.
I'm talking about you gonna be rocking from the night before, which is
I'm gonna be rocking from the Ellie. But if I could get anyway, this ain't overtime. This ain't overtime.
This ain't OT. This is not OT.
OT, baby.
Boston, California. We coming.
We are. Enrique, we've kind of almost done with the show. So how about you give your thoughts on the fact that now Eddie Hearns knows the money is real. Jerry Maguire style, they showed him the money.
Showed him the money. I think Jerry Maguire, aka Eddie Hearn, should say something like, like this. Y'all just reading the headlines. Y'all ain't read the fine print. Y'all some choosing size shit. But yeah, that's good news. I like the drama, I like the soap opera behind it all, and I want to see the fight. But I believe that Eddie Hearns is the face piece that has to be the guy that ducks the fight, and he got
to be the shield for Joshua. He got to deflect.
And so he's there, like giving us the headlines, and that fight probably won't happen since AJ was like, yo, I'm only fighting once this year, and if it's like somebody like Povetkin or Miller or Dylan White.
It's either Povetkin or Wilder.
So it's gonna be Povetkin.
Feeling about this.
Well, I think it's gonna be Wilder.
Yeah. So I hope it's going to be Wilder, but I like the story behind it. It's a great.
We can all hope, but we all know.
Did y'all touch on
fights?
Did y'all touch on the? I mean, I know it's posted recently. The Bernard Hopkins gives Vanes Martirosyan 0% chance of winning. Is that disrespectful or not?
I mean, I won't say
he truth telling.
You know what I mean?
He on his Will Smith shit. He telling the truth.
Yeah.
He not just perspective telling.
I mean, he's not the teller of fortunes, you know what I mean? But he can bet his last dime, in his opinion, that he won't make it.
But like, he will be KO'd, or would he make it 12? Because he's banged it out. I've been studying the man. You know what I'm saying?
So what do you think? What do you think?
Even if he makes it 12, do you think he wins a decision? That's the thing. Like,
I don't think he'll win the decision, but if he makes the 12, I think he's done his job for spectators to critique GGG more.
Yes, that's what I said. I said he was going to go to 12, Enrique.
You know what I'm saying? So it's an interesting fight because the pressure is more on Gennady.
True.
You know what I mean? And
but he's been there a million times.
No, that's so easy to say, Alex. I think you should.
Been where though? Been where?
He's been in a fight. This ain't nothing that's putting pressure on him.
But this is also not the same version. Like, we have doubts now that whether or not he's gotten old. He hasn't looked the same in the last.
How are you? So you're doubting him based off what fight though?
Jacobs and Canelo.
But then again,
people argue Kell Brook too. Just want to throw that out.
Because Kell Brook hit him with them uppies, baby.
Yes, he did, and then his response and his defense was like, "Yo, I am the Mexican style. I entertain the fans. That was on purpose."
You're serious? You're serious?
Like many fighters I interviewed, no one wants to be punched in the face. Gennady's lying.
Yeah, but
fighters have told me.
But that's Mexican style, though. I'll take one to give
Mexican style. Mexican style.
That's just
supposed to mean throwing punches, being a warrior, not get hit in your face to make.
I don't think Gennady means Mexican style in that way though. Like, I'm pretty sure he means what you said, Ness. You know, fighting on the inside and all that stuff.
Of course he does.
I'm taking Mexican style as a brawler. Yes, I'm gonna be defensive. I do not want to get punched in the face, but I will also take one to give you two, or to give you one bump. You know what I'm saying? And entertain the fans. And I think Gennady Golovkin had a point by saying that. You know what I'm saying? He could have been lying. But it's up to you now to believe him and take it to the grave, or, you know, accept it and be like, oh, he's full of shit.
He's always gotten crap. He's gotten crap every time, you know, like he stepped up in competition and he didn't look as dominating as he has in the past.
So at what point did this fight go from Triple G being a cherry picker to it going 12 rounds in this fight instead of taking the distance?
I don't think we've even mentioned the word or the term cherry picker.
Oh, okay, like it's a whack fight or it's a bad fight.
Though, I mean, even the whack fight, like, we understand the situation. Like, in the beginning, initially, you're always upset, and you have the right to be. It's like, oh, Triple G versus Vanes is announced. Okay, you know, you take your moment to fucking flip out because it isn't what you want. He is a 54-pounder career, but
that is.
But at this point, you know, there's only certain people he could have fought. Like, we all want Charlo, but he wasn't available, you know, and his time isn't now. David Lemieux is done. Curtis Stevens. I mean, there's no who did we really expect would step in
on a month's notice?
Yeah, on a month's notice. No, you're right.
I'm saying, like, they're trying to shave the show. They're trying to. This is an attempt. This is a very expensive publicity stunt, and let me explain. Walk with me.
Because I'm trying to walk with you like Toto and Dorothy.
No, not like Toto, motherfucker. Like Young Guru and Hove, man. Come on, throw me up in the headphones and walk with me. Listen,
he took you to the yellow brick road.
If you Gennady, you try to capitalize. You running around talking about Mexican style. Well, that's what you do. You jump in when the Mexican savior is caught cheating, has to fucking bow out publicly while you step in and you save the show. On Cinco de Mayo, a day that doesn't belong to you, you step in and you be the hero that's needed to be. And that's what he's doing. He's putting on an event for Mexicans that was already expecting an event.
But not anticipating the matchup.
But they was expecting an event, so he gonna be their savior.
So, of course. So now, right? So now, as a fan, Alex Doomsday, how do you make this fight interesting?
Man, it's the best fight ever Triple G ever had. This better than Jacobs and Canelo. Why? Because Chivas hired us, and we're going to pump this shit up in that parking lot.
On the first time ever tailgate boxing party.
That's fucking right. TBV in the building.
Listen, at the end of the day, the crowd's going to get entertained. crowd entertained because it's Triple G. You know what he does. If he can go for the knockout, he's gonna go for the knockout. So.
Nah. But there's the thought that he's gonna carry him. They're saying like, yo, Triple G's gonna do the Willie Monroe thing because it's Vanes.
No.
If he does carry him, go ahead, Robbie.
No, I
if he carries him, he's officially getting.
Go ahead, Robbie, and then
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I forgot. Go ahead, Joe. He thought.
Is that Rob? Are you emotional? Oh, go ahead, Robbie. Oh, it didn't do me.
Yeah, go ahead, Robbie.
You're so sensitive, I swear.
Go, Robbie.
Yeah, Robbie, it's on you.
No, I just don't see the point of taking someone 12 rounds. Why play with your food? Just knock them out.
To entertain, though, Rob. You got to put on a show. That's what.
How is that entertaining? Virtually the whole boxing world has said this is a shit fight.
Yeah, but what if
suddenly
it's knockdowns first, Robbie? That'll sexy things up right there.
No, I kind of agree with Robbie here that he sort of not necessarily needs a knockout, but a knockout's what they want, obviously, because that's what they built his entire legacy on. That knockout streak. Yeah,
but do you want a first round or a first 3-round knockout, or do you want like a 6-7? Let it get sexy. Let it the cheers. That's the drama. You know, you gotta hear them cheers. That's a drama show.
Grandpa Juice, look at this, right? What about this?
Grandpa Juice.
Can I nickname you during the show? And I call Robbie Joe at once? It's over your head. All right, cool. So anyway,
it's like you call me Grandpa Juice
because you're drinking Grandpa's juice.
Well, you emphasize that I'm drinking Grandpa's juice and not that I'm a grandpa. Feel me?
Sensitivity.
So sensitive.
Right now, like I'm far from a grandpa.
I understand, and I didn't mean to offend you. What I'm saying,
you did.
He said you sucking back on grandpa.
Nah, yo.
Pause.
No, it's not even fair. It's not even fair what he did.
I just gave you a nickname as a joke. All right. So I was gonna say, there's no way that Gennady's ever gonna win the fans' praises from the fight. If he knocks him out one round, they're gonna be like, "That's Vanes Martirosyan." If he knocks him out, takes him 12 rounds, dominating
body ocean.
Body ocean with no lotion. Body lotion, no ocean.
Body lotion. Hey, Vanes, body lotion.
Cash never fails.
Yo, Cash always fucking the name up. Yo, I had a conversation with the media company today that's gonna do the record. I said, look, remember the last time I told you don't fucking give Enrique a microphone? I swear to God, if you give Enrique a microphone this time, I'm ripping you apart. No microphone for Enrique. So he'd be like, yeah, we here with the WBC. You Mauricio, right? Yeah, Mauricio.
You're supposed to cut that out.
Yo, what did he call Hank Lundy?
Hammer time. Was it hammer time? Was it hammer time?
Hammer time. Yo, Enrique been doing this for mad years, still chopping names up.
Cash.
DJ Screw.
All right, digressing. We need to know about Vanes Martirosyan.
Matt over there like, yeah, they're using my word.
Quickly, Enrique, we do have two guests on this show, this very show. Jorge Linares coming on the top of the hour. So that's what, 9? No, 8 p.m. Sorry, 8 p.m.
He ain't got Skype.
And Brian Jennings coming on later as well at 9 p.m. So check that out as well, obviously, when you're tuning in.
Really?
And if you are in attendance at the parking lot, make sure you say what's up. That is in Carson, California, Staples Center, right?
True.
Sponsored by Shivas Regal. Get a shot.
Shivas.
Boxing Fan Apparel will be in the building.
Oh, yes. Got some new photos.
They got some sick LA shirts. Freshies.
Isn't it Stub Hub Center?
I'm on 102 on my side, Enrique. What you got over there?
What do you mean 102 on my side?
Boom. I 103 then.
I'm lost.
Straight way. I hit the three. Straight way.
He lost to the sauce.
He lost. Yo, he ain't even drinking. That's sad. We need drunk Enrique. Yo, I hit the thumbs up, Enrique.
Come on.
I'm not on. I was so late. I didn't even log in.
Come on, man. We done with Enrique.
Let's
Let's move on from Enrique, bro. He's slipping, man. He's slacking on his magazine.
103, 104. Where's 105 and 6?
Yo, that shirt though, Enrique.
Nah. We gotta talk about Lil Ryan Garcia. Who's he?
The Flash.
Who's he fighting?
Jason Velez. Remember your boy.
Oh, yeah. Damn. That's a way to make a statement before an alleged big fight, because this was Golden Boy. Obviously, they had something to do with Canelo. So, you know, they were planning to put this on properly, because Jason Velez is a huge step up for Ryan Garcia. So you guys should tune in for that. ESPN. Nice.
He called out a round, not a round per se, but he says he's gonna knock him out under 4 rounds.
Yeah, so. it was a heated little way in there.
Yeah, there's a little bit
heated. They got, you know, head to head.
Who?
Ryan Garcia and Velez, and you know,
God, man, Velez soft, man.
They was, I don't know. Velez was doing these at Ryan. He like,
yeah, he got to sell that shit up.
For all those listening on the podcast,
you know what Ryan said. Ryan was like, he touched me. He was just pointing the finger at him, like,
he's now pointing at people.
Yeah, he's now
pointing at people.
Pointing in disappointment.
He was like, he's like, I'm gonna beat your ass.
The Arsenio Hall pointer finger right now. Listen, man, it's time to open up these phone lines. I'm busting a sweat. We about to get real sexy on these phone lines. Listen, make sure you get your thoughts in order too. If you're a first-time caller, say you're a first-time caller. When you hear your, help me, man, area code, you know. And if you're not a first-time caller, you know, get your thoughts in order. You know what you want to talk about. We got a couple of topics. We're talking about negotiations between Joshua Wilder, the fact that there has been verification of the 50 million. So don't call in and talk about, yeah, but why he don't want it? Nah, they got what they wanted. They wanted to make sure the money was real. We know it's real.
And where
Shelly sent it to Eddie. He knows it's real. Not that he didn't know, because he knew, because I interviewed him. You've seen what happened. There
were other questions from Eddie. He wanted to know where it is. You know, lots of other things. I think he sent an email.
Listen, just remember, Rob, a couple shows ago I said that Eddie would draw this out as long as he could to make this announcement, and that Joshua was gone. You wait. The huge announcement is Joshua's on HBO.
Nah. We don't believe you need more people.
Still make this fight fans. Don't worry about it. We can make this fight. Mayweather Pacquiao, Joshua Vladimir Klitschko. Don't worry about it. But me as a promoter, I have to do what's right for Anthony Joshua, and HBO has more subscribers, and they have a diet of heavyweights.
A diet of heavyweights. I like that. I like that sentence structure right there.
I mean, you know, look, you could be helping me out. Like, you mean they're going to give him a diet?
No, I'm not going to help you with that. I'm not going to help you with that.
Heavyweights nest and help the show grow and then become syndicated and be the new Howards, or we could sit here and nitpick at one another and like, yo, Matt, why you ain't like, you know, get that off your fucking left nostril?
Yo, it's okay that you're
right. So I was saying you're right.
It's okay that you're sensitive, Mr. Emotional.
I love Muff Dive. Ness got smoked by Eddie Fax. Guess what? Eddie made me famous and you mad. Everybody watched my Eddie interview and you mad. You know how many people hit me up from that interview and you mad?
There were so many.
That was a good interview.
No, people made memes off that interview and you mad. Have they ever made a meme about you? You mad.
Have you seen the one? Have you seen the one of Eddie standing over you like Muhammad Ali?
Oh, no, not that one, no.
I'll send it in the pre-pro.
Shout out to Anthony Allen.
He's obsessed with me. He's obsessed with me. It's insane, though, because it's like he talks about the show, but he makes a meme for every episode, so you know you fucking love it. You're a king troll, but you sit on TBV's metaphorical cock.
Real quick, before we get into all that, then we don't. Anthony Allen, like the show, keep it going. Appreciate the work, TBV.
That's right, Anthony, because your name isn't whoever that guy is making memes. Making me famous, though. I keep it real. Yeah, I be copying it. I be copying and sending it to the shorties. Like, look,
I got to see this meme.
How popular I am.
I haven't seen the memes. I got to see this.
So I love the one with me with the buggy eyes. I'm like,
you know what I'm saying? See this.
They got me like I'm fully.
Look at the pre-pro now.
And Eddie and shit.
Oh,
you know
shit. I'm looking at it now. Hold on. Oh,
yo,
my God.
Hold on, very quickly. Hold on that subject. Rob and Doom, you guys need to step up because you guys aren't in the memes. And Jameson Rocket, shout out to Jameson, is still in.
I've been on the job a week.
Jameson ain't been on for 2 years. He's still
2 years, dog, and he's still in the memes.
Yo, I can't be in the memes because I'm the agent protector.
Send me more. I'm gonna send it to Wilder right now. Like, look what happened.
I can't stop.
Send me more. I'm gonna send it to Wilder and Eddie right now.
Yo, they got Eddie as
all you haters listening. I'm texting your favorite fucking promoter. When you repeat every word he say, I'm texting him. You losers.
That shit is hilarious.
Make sure you hit the thumbs up though.
Emotional.
That shit is funny.
Wait, check this one out. Check this one out.
That's the one I'm looking at.
Check this one out now.
Oh my God. The Godfather. Oh, shit.
I failed you.
Oh, shit. Yo, that is
the best. That was probably the best.
I got a screen share. We have to. We have to now. We have to. There's no way that we could continue to talk about these things.
Who did this, bro?
No, we can't. We will never mention his name. But yo, good work, my man. Good work, because I know that you listen to the show, faithfully. So good fucking work, you little.
This guy's an animal, savage.
He is. I love the Eddie Hearn one of the Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
I look great in it though. At least he always gets me with a freshy haircut, right? He can get me all fucking woofing and shit, looking like a crazy man. But he always gets me with a nice cut and shape up. So shout out to you, my friend. I know you love us.
Do the next one.
I gotta share it to the main window. Hold on. Let me give him a few seconds of
and on Facebook, you can see it right now as well on the main screen.
Send me the other one of me chasing Eddie. That's the one that I fucking.
Say something like, "Where's your smart college?"
Eddie better fucking change his Patreon. He better jump on 100, dog. We make him famous around here.
Oh, I gotta try and find out. But anyway, we're going to the callers soon. UK callers, good luck, man. I'm trying, but fuck, good luck. Nez is on one.
Damn, really? All right, Robbie. All right.
Rob just like sending shots at everyone.
No, subliminals is what he's sending, but it's all good. Like he's trying to set the callers up. Like, yo, Ness ain't gonna let you talk. That's not true.
I'm not saying you're not gonna let them talk. You'll let them talk for 5 seconds, and then that'll be back.
No, this one right here is amaze balls. Like, damn, that's crazy. Tell me, look at that, man. None of the motherfucking channels is getting memes made like this. They ain't looking this good either.
Yo, they even got Watson in the back.
Super tap that shit, baby.
They got Watson in the back.
Hold up. Fat Apples. He's a straight hater, too. I'm going to read your comment because you're a straight hater. Nestor, would you rather see AJ Wilder fight or Wilder move to another promoter? Please answer.
Hating.
Just because you said please, I'm not answering.
I'll answer. There's no reason to do that. I'll answer the phone all the time.
That's right. Why would I change if I'm Deontay Wilder?
Y'all don't get it.
Someone tell me why would I sign to Eddie Hearn when I'm with the guy that, excuse me for a minute, he got Vernon, nobody ever heard of you, Forrest, to fight Sugar Shane Mosley twice. He made Mayweather who Mayweather is, and that includes all fights. Canelo, De La Hoya, McGregor, everybody. Wilder already responded. Yo, he laughed out loud, obviously, with all the crying faces. He said, don't worry, I promise you'll have the last laugh. That's fucking right. Where my fucking down by that?
Hey, yo.
Now we gotta go back to the other one. Oh, that's why you shooting me. Why you shooting me? I'm fucking like, yo, damn, I lost. I should have fucking highlighted it. Where are you?
I missed that Muhammad Ali one, man.
Damn, I don't know where it's at.
The Muhammad one was fucking hilarious.
I just sent it now, Ness.
That wasn't it, man. But
the chasing one, I've just sent it now.
Oh,
I haven't seen that one.
That's the one Eddie's gonna love. Oh, that's the one. Hey, yo, you know that I seriously thought, I don't know his name, but listen, I think it's Haymanites. Yo, I love you, even though you hate me. I love you because I was really gonna post that the Saint Miguel one. I got that tattoo right here. I was gonna post that.
I was gonna ask you, but I didn't know the Saint, so I didn't want to say it out loud. I was like,
posting that, and now I might post it that you resent it to me because I've been so busy.
I hope he knows the definition of the Saint Miguel, who is the protector of. So it's kind of
yeah, he's not as intelligent, but that's okay because he makes good memes. You know, he's got a job. He's 9 to 5 making memes.
So he technically blessed you.
Oh shit! Look at Matt.
Yo, you see my buggy eyes? I'm gonna share the buggy eye one. We got.
You look like the guy from Roger Rabbit.
We're gonna share the buggy eye one because they ain't even seeing. They still seeing the Heyman one. Let's show them the buggy eye one.
They're seeing it on Facebook though. They're seeing it on Facebook.
Yo, look at James.
You sharing shit on Facebook without even asking me? Yo, I ain't even got no status no more, Enrique. Dudes just do whatever they want. Matt, like, yeah, we got a fucking clown nest. Yo, look at the buggy eyes he put on me. That dude is crazy.
I'm gonna zoom in on it on Facebook. So anyone on Facebook.
Yo, Enrique, look at Enrique in the back. Hey, Enrique, you made the cut, baby.
But an original to that, remember?
Yo, at least Jameson's still there. Yo, is that Matt twice? Matt got the hat on in the back and no hat in the front. Yo, that's a Walking Dead Matt behind Jameson.
But there's an original to this with me and you, Ness, chasing somebody else. Remember, it was like, donate. You ain't donate.
Yeah.
Gun in you.
Yeah, shout out to Jameson. Shout out to Jameson.
They love us, man. They love us. Look, somebody said classic. That was Basil Lomachenko. Basil. Yo, those were fire, man, I swear. But look, all I'm saying is you ain't never seen another YouTube channel get memes made out of. I'm just saying we impactful. That's what that means. We influential. You know, when people start talking about Kanye and how he's crazy and it's like, oh, rest in peace, Kanye. No, he's influential. He's impactful. It bothers you that he said something that doesn't agree with your way of thinking because he's influential. He's impactful. So when Ness says, Wilder gonna whoop your boy ass, you mad.
You don't agree.
You don't agree.
But
so you mad. I'm influential.
You want some choosing shots.
And because I'm influential and I'm impactful and I want to sound like a priest right now, we're going to be in LA at Stub Hub and it's going to be even more fun than this. Imagine that dynamic. Imagine when Matt bring that Skywalker OG noon and I've been smoking for 4 straight hours. Imagine what's going to happen. It's going down. Plus, we got guests, right? Who we got? Who's coming? I know my.
We have Joel Diaz,
Bobby Garcia,
Riley Monroe Jr., and one more prospect. Who is it? Oh, I feel so bad.
Garcia is supposed to be on the panel.
Who?
Ryan Garcia is supposed to be on the panel. Plus, we got Ring TV's own
Doug Fisher,
the Fight Girl, or the Real Fight Girl. Because Matt, help us out.
I don't know her name.
I don't know.
Aaron knows it. Aaron's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron knows it.
Aaron knows it.
Aaron on the chat.
My name's Cynthia.
Yes, Cynthia.
Yeah, thank you.
Cynthia Conti.
Cynthia Conti.
The Philippine-knows own Ring TV reporter. There's gonna be a couple people there, man. A lot of people, man. Tom Lawfer is going to stop by.
Ooh, it's a big event.
Yeah, it's a huge event.
Super Bowl parking lot status.
That's right. Activities.
Matt Hunter, the hipster, hip hop
hippity hipster in the building. Oh, but you know what?
They say by now that I'll be finished. Hard to tell. I can tell. My little 15 minutes lasting long as hell.
Damn, this our second year doing this?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
15 minutes. Them 15 minutes sure is long.
Yeah. Hashtag little channel.
You should have warned me so I could play the soundbite. But let's go out to the sponsors.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
Uh-oh. Monster Piece is back. She wasn't there. Is she ready?
Mm-hmm. I haven't received any behind-the-scenes notification from her. So
Monster Piece gave me a call.
Is Rick from Denver Rick from Patreon?
I don't know.
Nah, because Rick from Patreon is Rick from New York.
Rick, which Rick are you? Fulton or the new Rick?
There's two of us. I'm the Denver one.
But what's your last name doesn't begin with an F and your horrible phone? I mean, something's wrong with your phone.
I think it's running. It sounds like
you're in that picture, that meme that we made.
Yeah,
sounds like an Android.
Yo, real quick.
What it do, TBV family? This your boy Dollar. If you want to beat like you heard on the show, hit me up on Instagram at DollarDibiase. That's DOLLA_DIBIASE. Let's get it.
Just got to do that for our favorite producer. You know, he makes sure
shout out to him and his Michael Jackson glove. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, he makes sure we stay with official beats. Let's go out to
shout out
Dana
to Rick, he lost
on
that
Skype. Dana, what it do?
Hey, how y'all doing today?
Good. Where you calling in from?
British Columbia, Canada.
Oh, that's right. The BBC. What's going on, brother?
BBC. Or is it just BC?
Not much. So I just wanted to give my opinion on the Joshua and Wilder situation, as well as the Lomachenko and Linares fight, and is it Ryan Garcia, the Flash? A little bit of too. So I have Wilder winning, and my main reason is Joshua. He doesn't have a lot of movement, especially with the upper body. And when you have a powerful right hand like Wilder, it kind of goes hand in hand, not moving your head, hard right hand. You know, the result of the fight is obvious in my books. As well as Wilder's power it's a little more than Joshua. He has that power that goes through your guard. I've seen a lot of fights where Wilder, is hitting the guy and it doesn't hit clean at all. But it hits the hand a little bit and it's hard enough, and the guy goes flying, and it's just a little bit different than Joshua's knockouts, which are more TKOs. The guys are usually standing. So yeah, I have Wilder on that one. In regards to the Lomachenko and Linares fight, now I can't wait for that fight because it's going to be super technical. Anybody who's a boxer who wants to pick up, a couple of tricks here and there, I think this is one of those fights where you're gonna, catch a lot of subtle nuances, and it'll be a pretty sweet fight. I do have Lomachenko winning. They are both skilled, but Lomachenko is more skilled in my opinion. Linares, I watched Linares' last fight, and I watched him hit the guy 5 times clean in the face. And, the homie just kept coming forwards. And with that kind of lack of power, I just don't think that Lomachenko really has anything to worry about. They're both skilled, but like I said, one has more skill than the other. So I think the one with the more skill will come out on top, either late TKO or UD, because they both aren't huge punchers. And I like that. I like this Ryan Garcia kid. He's kind of like a new age boxer. I watched a little YouTube skit of him on YouTube the other day, and his media presence is good. He's getting himself out there. And he is fast. I see them videos. They slow it down and they still look pretty quick. And he hasn't faced any top level guys, but like you guys were saying before, there's Jason Belle's guys to step up. So it'll be a good fight. I expect him to win, but it'll be good.
Dana, thanks for calling in, my friend. Let's go out to.
Whoa, no, very quickly.
Whoa, very quickly. Digress.
I heard this comparison online. I want to shop it out here. Obviously, prime version or prospect version of Victor Ortiz to me and to a lot of others is a great comparison to Ryan Garcia, especially in the terms of how he's able to capitalize on media and market himself. I see a mini Victor Ortiz right here.
Who's his management team?
His management team, I don't know. His promotional team is Golden Boy.
Okay. Just asking because of the media. You brought media up as like he's working the media, so I just want to know who brought him all that attention.
I think it's a lot of it's like self-made. Like it's same like Victor Ortiz. Like it's just being able to.
I think Victor Ortiz fought who he fought Nate Campbell, and on the undercard of Amir Khan, Paulie Malignaggi. That brought that electrifying win brought the attention to Victor Ortiz. I don't remember whose card that was, like Golden Boy or Top Rank or whatever. But
I think that was a Golden Boy card way back in the day.
That's
but
how I discovered him. You know what I'm saying? Small arena theater at Madison Square Garden. $300 seats ringside. Boom.
Yeah, he kind of made himself, I think, didn't he? As bit of a famous Instagram video went round and gathered a lot of attention towards him, and it's he just carried it on. He's doing well, knocking people out, and yeah, he looks a good prospect. But I don't know about the Victor Ortiz as such. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that comparison. I think this kid's, first of all, he's younger, doing it a lot younger, and I think I don't know how big social media was when when Victor was coming out. I don't know how big it was to have.
Well, no, the equivalent wouldn't be Victor Ortiz with social media. It would be like Enrique said, capitalizing on that moment of that win when all the media is right there. And being that good-looking Hispanic guy that's lightning fast hands with knockout power.
Well, if you yeah, I guess it does. I mean, I could understand part of it, but I just feel like this kid is not that Victor wasn't special when he first came out, but this kid's just a lot more special. He's confident, and even though he's not fighting the competition that we want to see,
Brody.
Brody, you killing us right now.
Brody, so was Victor.
No, that's what I was about.
Look, Enrique, you wasn't about to say nothing. Go ahead.
Before, like when Victor stepped on the scene, he was popping.
I was saying he was electrifying, bro. That's what I was about to say. You did
I want to say he got a draw with Peterson after the loss to Maidana, where people shit on him. And I think that's where his career really took a dive for the worse, or I guess the term is turn for the worse, but I say dive because it kept going down.
That original
should have embraced them, right? People should have embraced them, but what happened was his post-fight interview really fucked them. I used to have a soundbite, but
who that? Ortiz?
But in that fight, had he not chose to quit, had he not chose to say what he said, he would have gotten massive respect because he had dropped Maidana 3 times. Nobody in their life has ever been able to do that again.
Right, and I was going to get to Alex Blanco Doomsday, that Victor Ortiz was my top fighter. So I was about to say a whole lot. He was electrifying, and that's what Matt was comparing the new dude that I don't know to Victor, giving that new guy, Ryan, his name, last name what?
Ryan Garcia.
Ryan Garcia. A parallel to Victor Ortiz at a prime Victor Ortiz. That's a hell of a compliment.
Maybe not prime, but like that prospect that
hell yeah.
Like when we saw Victor Ortiz emerge, it was like a wow moment. It was like we saw a star all of a sudden just get born overnight. It felt like with Ryan Garcia, I feel like we may be getting that
with an awesome backstory.
Well, that's exactly what we are getting.
That they're both Hispanic, both have lightning fast hands, both have knockout power. Like there's parallels, I would say, right now.
Garcia is lucky. He's in the lower weights. He'll be able to capitalize. If he's as talented as a Crawford, he'll be able to get multiple division titles. Because what is he, 130 right now?
Yeah, I think so.
Is he fighting this weekend?
Yeah, because he keeps calling out Tank, right?
Yeah, he's fighting Friday when we land.
Oh man, I wish he was on the undercard.
I probably could get tickets. I could contact my
people. Let's get it.
Let me hit him up now and shit.
Gonna be vlogging crazy.
Yo, we just got that approvee. I don't know what we getting, a Lexus or Toyota. I don't know, but we got that approvee. For the this little channel. Shout out to Eddie.
Ooh,
shout out to Eddie.
Why so serious?
That's for all you Eddie fans. Why?
Little channel.
Because all the Eddie fans be like, yo, hey, you fucked up a relationship with Eddie. Sound like little babies off the tit.
And this is the spot Eddie comes for you to hear him. He is the voice. He knows your ears are open.
Asking the hard questions, man.
So yeah, man, we got the little,
answers.
We got the vehicle, so we ain't gotta be in Matt's with. We could lay off the mileage.
Somebody
shout out to the sponsors.
Somebody in the chat room. Yo, Chivas didn't send me a bottle.
Chivas.
They sent you that bottle, Ness, off the email I put for you.
Man, I don't know. I'm just sipping on a little something right now.
Yeah.
Yo, hold on. Doomy stole that glass from the first event, guaranteed. He's
really quiet.
I'm pretty sure they gave it to us.
Hold up.
I know, Matt. Damn.
Good gave it you.
You see how they automatically put Doomsday as the bad guy.
That's quiet right now, man. Come on, man.
Why would Matt say that? It's like, so I'm actually reading Deontay Wilder's message. He talking about, he sent more smiley face talking about y'all crazy. I'm about to tell him, yo, I ain't make that. That's the internet. Internet undefeated.
Yo, somebody said Ryan Garcia is Tank Davis food. Is that true?
Well, he's been calling him out, and I think Tank tweeted, was it yesterday or day? This boy's talking himself into an ass whooping. So
I saw that.
If Tank was smart, he'll jump all on that because why go the Lomachenko way when you could go this way? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Okay.
And Ryan Garcia has been talking last year about how he sparred Tank Davis and got the better of him. Just in case you, Enrique, or others want to know the beginning of that sort of rivalry.
Wait, say that one more time.
So Ryan is saying he got the better?
Yeah, Ryan's saying that he beat up Tank in sparring.
Ooh. Yo, sparring is sparring, man. Sparring is sparring.
But sparring can be rough too, man. Come on.
It can be rough. It can be rough. For Enrique.
And it could.
What happens in the gym stays in the gym.
Yo, what's up with Doomy and his fucking icon? Where he's Jaden Smith, this dude.
It's like a before and after.
I'm an icon living.
I need to listen to the vision.
Terminated.
It's like a before and after, but in reverse.
Yo, why you always taking shots at Doomy? Wait, yo, did we go to the sponsors?
We went.
We've had a caller.
We did.
All right, so we got to keep the calls going, man. We wilding.
Yo, but close on Ryan Garcia. He's an exciting fighter.
Hold on, we're gonna close on him. Boom, doors closed. Hey, Santiago, what up? Santiago, what up?
Hey guys. Not much, guys.
Santiago, first and foremost, are you gonna be at the tailgate party? Scoop.
Yeah, I even bought tickets for the fight, so you can expect me to be there for sure.
Are you bringing your best friend Aiden? I probably fucked up his name.
Unfortunately, he's.
Oh, I got it right.
It's
Oh
shit.
shit. Oh damn, I did get it wrong.
Merv, $5. Shout out to the Boxing Voice. I'm at work right now, but let Deontay know we rock with him in San Diego TBV forever.
Bomb Squad!
Shout out to Young Merv.
I didn't know you had that sound bite.
I'm looking forward to.
Go on, Sandy.
Stop cutting him off, Robbie.
Yeah, that would be me then.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing everybody on Saturday at the tailgate party. Matt knows what's up when I go to a live event, so you guys can expect me to be there first and foremost of everybody. And I'm excited for this weekend, you know?
Yo, all I know is that
Ryan.
All I know is that Matt's always giving us stories of how, you know, you guys have hung out. It's like, oh no, we did, you know, West Coast, what you call it, Wake and Bake, and we got Santiago high, or oh, we went to Info Joe's house and Santiago drank with us. I'm hoping we about to have a memorable moment come Friday, Saturday.
Oh, we will.
Okay.
Santiago's not driving. Santiago's not driving home.
Okay.
Oh, wait. If you do drink, drive responsibly.
Or don't drive.
I don't even think that's the slogan.
How does that work, Cash?
If you're gonna drink, just drive a little bit careful.
Do it. Oh, Doomsday.
I took half a shot.
Restarting the clock for the third time.
Yo, poor Santi.
Hey, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. Maybe in the intermission, I can get a spar in with Doomsday and Casual. So
oh shit! All out.
I'm bringing my gear for you, Santi. We gonna work.
Yo, you stunning, yo. He called you out. Yo, Cash walked away from the mic. He wanted that song.
Yo, but Santi, why ain't you calling out Ness?
Because he know what the fuck is good for him. He want to make it to the next Border Wars.
Nah, he know you retired already.
Don't give me a chance.
Oh, retired.
Don't give me a chance. Don't do that to Santi. You don't want me.
You're an old man. Hold on. We never had a retirement moment for Ness. So here's that moment.
So you about to do what's that dude?
This is the song to end Ness's career in Border Wars. Forever done.
Ness. Hey, yo, is Matt trying to premature your induction into the Hall of Fame?
Yo, Ness came out in the chat like, yo, fuck Jose. I'm done. I'm retired. He gave Robert Ortiz all the fucking gifts.
Enrique walked away talking about, I ain't even hear what he said.
I know he said he want to spar me, but you know, I'm Mayweather, you know.
Mayweather.
You want my fame?
The joint best ever.
Christopher Smith, $2 in the chat. Android 17 is a Don. Don't forget he helped save us. I don't know who Android 17 is.
I don't know who that is either.
That's Super Saiyan, man. You guys are not Dragon Ball Z.
Is that a cult leader? Is that a cult leader?
Android 17 is one of the androids that they fought in the Android.
Yo, don't go up to the mothership.
For Dragon Ball Z.
That's what's good about having multiple people on the panel, because I'm glad that didn't go over everyone's head.
Hell no. That used to be my shit.
But you know the deal, right?
Yeah, Santiago, what's your picks for the weekend, man?
Santiago, good question. Vanes.
I still a 4-hour show.
Vanes Martirosyan.
I smell me ducking out.
You give him any chance, and I mean,
Yo, why is Enrique still talking? It's fucking Santiago's call. Starting the call. Hey, yo, matter of fact, so Enrique could be on point. Take 4.
Take 4. Action, Santiago.
All right, so obviously I'm running with Ryan. I do like the comparison between him and Victor Ortiz. He's got the boyish charm. He's got the two-fisted power. Very apropos comparison, and I look forward to seeing him do his work on Friday. As for Saturday, I'm riding with Cecilia. I'm very happy to see that she's not only opening the telecast, but she's also the co-main event. Kudos to her, and hopefully this is a sign of bigger and better things for women's boxing. And like I said on the Wake and Bake show, actually, I think that come Saturday, Vanes is probably going to go and do what he always does with every one of these fighters that he's fought, which I think is probably going to be a sign that Triple G is getting old. I do think Triple G is going to probably get the win. I do go with the decision, maybe a late round TKO. And, you know, we'll see what happens. Either Triple G proves us wrong and shows that he's still a dominating force, or he shows his age. I really don't have much to say aside from that.
Hey, Bellew. Hey, Bellew. Santiago.
Yeah, come on. Human box wreck. Bellew Haye. Come on, rematch.
Question?
Bellew Haye, rematch.
Bellew Haye, I'm going with Bellew, man. I think Bellew still got more to offer us than Haye does at this point in his career. I'm riding with Bellew all the way. Probably 5th, 6th round knockout.
Ooh. Cool.
Well, thank you, Santiago, for the call. Obviously, see you tomorrow.
All right, Santiago. Arrivederci. Mañana nos vemos. We're going to go out.
Whoa, we have a boomeranger.
Bang, boom. I mean, in the building.
Just like the king is what I mean. The king is what I mean. My man, get a cup and put some change inside your hand. Now hold up. Let's make this official. Everybody, let's agree with it.
I mean,
Enrique in the building. TBV, Matt Ness. What up, guys? Rob, what's good? What's good, fellas?
Man.
What's good, man?
What up, my man? Shout out to the newborn.
Oh,
what's his name?
Listen, man. That's Amari. He's got my name too. So this is Amari Amin. So he's Prince Amin on Instagram.
The Prince.
Oh, damn, already got the IG.
The Prince. And let me tell you something. This kid's knuckle game, everybody that's ever held him, and he's already, you know, a little handsy like his pops. Everybody that's even looked at him and said, yo, this kid's gonna be a heavyweight champion of the world. I'm just saying.
Good man.
I'm ready for the next one.
Damn, heavyweight. How you know he a heavyweight already? His body composition, he might be a Ryan Garcia lightweight.
I thought he was talking about Ryan Garcia.
Nah, man. Genetics, Ness. Genetics. He got the genetics. He gonna be at least 6'2". You know what I'm saying? I can hold a decent weight. My heaviest was 288. So you know, if he wanted to do heavyweight, I know he can handle that.
I hope he ain't got legs like Wilder.
Rob Wilder's
listen. I'm down to 183 now though. I'm down to 183.
Oh damn.
Damn.
If I had time for Border Wars, man, listen, I'm not going to be one of them bullshitters, man, but it is still inspired me, yo. One day when these kids get a little older, they can watch me, you know, get in there and do my thing, you know, just to say, I got in there and got it on with the fellas. Y'all going to be so far ahead by then, man. But look, I'm picking Tony Bellew. Bellew, I don't know how to say his name. Rob, get me on that one. How you say it?
No, you got it. You nailed it.
Second time around, you got it.
That's who. Second time around, better late than never. You know that, Enrique.
Yup. I know it.
I want to definitely give a shout out to Jose, man. Listen, without the Jose, I wouldn't have my boomerang status. I'm loving the luxury of this shit right here. David Haye. Oh man, he's becoming the Ricky Burns of the heavyweight division over there, man. It's like if you want to get a name, try to get a name in the UK off Ricky Burns if he's still around. So David Haye is becoming that, except, you know, he's probably, his years of formidability are closer than Burns once was.
Outside of that, just because I'm hungry for some fucking crow, and please hold me accountable, I'm going with Martirosyan. Who knows why? Right? I'm going with Martirosyan.
Whoa. Well, explain that, because explain that. Don't let those horns bring you down. Express yourself. The court, jury's just here to listen and judge. You know what I'm saying? They can't convict you.
Yo, just for shits and giggles, there is no explanation for something like that. If anybody that knows boxing, if you make that pick, you would have to know that Triple G was either doped up the night before or they cut one of his hands off. There's no reason to pick Martirosyan.
Or he got old overnight.
He's done more than me.
What about the phrase, you get old overnight? Or you were just a Triple G hater and you wish the worst for him?
No. Listen, I have a difference of opinion on Triple G and Jacobs. I would prefer to see that a split decision than Triple G getting a victory on that one. But other than that, I got no hate for Triple G. I can't even do that. I'm just saying, just because we're not getting the fight we want, we don't have him in there with Billy Joe. We don't have the Jacobs rematch. It's not his fault, but fuck it, man. Maybe Fight Doctor call and give a formidable explanation as to why Martirosyan is a good player.
I hear little Prince Amin saying, "Daddy, you're saying the wrong things, Daddy."
I'm crazy.
Daddy, that's wrong. Daddy.
He's telling me I'm embarrassing the crowd.
Daddy, you're embarrassing the family. Stop.
Daddy, come back. Come back.
I mean, thanks as always. We're going out to our
Dempsey. Before we go to Ringer, before we go to Dempsey, remember, press 1 to get out of the queue and then press 1 again, because I know you're a new boomeranger. You may be too high to remember.
Hashtag boomerang problems.
Dempsey.
Dempsey also a ringer, which means he gets to cut the line. So if you want to cut some line, head on over to patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. Check out all the many, many perks that are there.
And Dempsey, a friend to Boxing Fan Apparel. I got 2 gifts for you.
Ooh!
For you. When I see you.
Got a package from me, so he really
Brenda. Dempsey, what's up, buddy?
What's up, guys? Hey, man, where's my intro at? I know I paid Dollar DiBiase for that intro.
Oh, shit.
Oh, we got the gunshot.
Dropping the ball.
Oh.
I like yours better.
I don't even know where it's at. When the last time we played that? Did we
don't believe you. You need more people.
Did we lose it in the old computer?
No, it's not possible.
It's not.
I don't see it. I'm gonna have to have Dollar resend it. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll just have Dollar resend it.
That's all right. That's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, it's
but
not
anyways,
lost.
man, what's up? You guys sound like you're having a good time today. Shoot, what's up, y'all? Pardon, what's up?
Yo, we pre-gaming. We pre-gaming tomorrow. We all gonna be in LA. So, and we gonna get to see you. So we pre-gaming, baby. We getting ready.
I hope you ready.
Yo, what size are you?
XL. I got Dempsey size. XL. Dempsey.
Oh, he's XL casual. You got to take care of Big Shock to God, man.
Why you always throwing Big Shock to God at me?
The gun emoji.
He what?
He sent me the gun emoji.
Yo, shout out to Boxing Fan Apparel. Shout out to Boxing Fan Apparel on Patreon.
Thank you.
If you want to get yourself some Boxing Fan Apparel shirts, go on patreon.com. And go on Boxing Fan Apparel. Also, go on patreon.com to sign up to Boxing Voice to be a ringer so you can get ahead like everybody else, because that is worth it. And you get the extra get on it. Get on it. I'm telling you. PVV is the shizit. Fuck yeah. But anyways, let me get my picks in real quick. I'm just saying it like this. And okay, so I know a lot of fans out there are not happy about this matchup, but myself personally, I'm just going to say my quick history real quick. All right, so I've known about Vanes since he was an amateur when he was fighting in the Olympics. And I remember when he became a prospect, I saw him spar at many gyms around SoCal. This dude can fight. I'm telling you, okay? Now, does that mean he's going to be Triple G? It does not mean he's going to be Triple G, but it does mean he can give him a stiff challenge. And with Vanes' experience, he's been in there with good guys, and this guy's never been blown out. The only problem is that when it comes to the last 4 of the rounds, it seems he lacks with picking up the gas pedal to close it. That's the only thing. If he can do it with this fight, hopefully he can do it. However, I think it's either going to go 12 rounds or it may get stopped late, 10th, 11th, or 12th, one of those rounds. But I'm going to be at the fight. I'm rooting for Vanes. Nothing against Triple G, but I've known Vanes a long time, not personally, but of him. And I just, sometimes you just can't help but root for the underdog, And when it comes to Ryan Garcia against Jason Velez, you know what, man? I think Ryan's going to finish him in 6 or less. I think it's going to be 6 or less. He's really fast. He's tall. He's got the power. Jason Velez is a formidable opponent. He is. But this is a guy that started at 122 pounds. It's not like he's a true full-fledged 130-pounder. That's the only thing behind it. But other than that, he's a formidable opponent. With all that said, Ryan's going to take him out at 6 or less. With all that, can't wait to see you guys. It's going to be fucking fun. Oh, my gosh, dude. Hell yeah. Fucking guys, have a safe flight, and I will see you guys when you get out here. Party on, TBV. Have a show, guys.
And I guess I think I found your intro.
Guess you figure that out. That's right, but why? It's true.
Don't get a sucker, no statue. Give him guts.
DiBiase Productions.
This is a Ryan intro.
Yo, Matt always making me look bad, Dempsey. Check this out.
That's right.
That was the foot. That was true.
No, I'm saying I was gonna give you outro status. Call Matt, rub it in your face status. Dempsey, we love you. Thank you for continuing support. Thank you for being at our last live event in Las Vegas. You are officially like following us venue to venue. Really, it's Gennady, but so what? We'll say us for those that don't know that you're just there to see Gennady. Let's go out to the next caller. DK.
Wait. Dempsey went against Gennady on this fight.
All right, that's cool, but he was at the last Gennady event with us. That's all that mattered. Now he had this event with us. That's all that mattered. Like,
for Gennady then. Now he's there for Vanes and us before he was connected.
It's like he really tailgating. You feel me? Tailgating is like you too close behind the dude in front of you. So he's so close behind, he had every venue with us.
Okay. TBV appreciation night. Hashtag that.
That's right.
More show.
CK, Cincinnati. Holla.
Yes, sir. Can you come back to me after the next call?
No doubt. We going to Gabe in Salt Lake City.
Yo, what's going on, TBV? I have to start with let's go Utah Jazz. All right. So I'm gonna start with that.
No one watches.
Yo, and you're calling into a show with a Laker fan, so get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
No one watches baseball.
That's
No one watches tennis.
Okay.
Was that tennis? Utah Jazz? Tennis?
I'll get back.
Jazz? Okay.
Nah, man. Yo, this is your 3 minutes, bro.
Like
you can talk about whatever you want.
Hey, sounds like a bunch of emotional haters.
Yo, that's what's up, Gabe.
I was playing, but go ahead.
But, let's start with Vanes Martirosyan. I actually think it's going to go 12, and Martirosyan's going to do a Martirosyan, and he's going to cry robbery like he does with any of his big fights. The Ryan Garcia, Victor Ortiz comparison, I do like it. The only thing is Victor Ortiz got a really big push from Al Heyman, Golden Boy. That's when Al Heyman was pretty much running Golden Boy. He had that big push get behind him to be the next, Oscar De La Hoya, where Ryan Garcia has kind of built his own fan base following. He's like the first of his kind to do the social media route and build his name that way. The only other prospect I can think of doing something like that is Haney. But I think Ryan Garcia is still more popular than Haney right now, even though I think Haney is a better fighter than Garcia. And the Deontay Wilder AJ thing, I don't know why we're talking about this. This fight's not happening in 2018. This fight will happen at the end of 2019 or the beginning of 2020.
What's the strategy behind that happening so late?
What he's doing?
What you speculate and like, what's the strategy? If you were Eddie Hearn, what's your strategy to make that fight happen so late?
Well, Ness has been saying the move to HBO. I could totally see that. Big Baby Miller, even though he says he's not on a contract with Matchroom, I kind of believe he kind of is on a base to base to they're going to try to match him and Daniel Jacobs as much as possible. That's the next fight. I don't know who. I think Wilder's going to fight Brazil next. Those are the next fights. And then I think they're still going to fight someone else after that. That's why I'm saying the end of 2019, beginning of 2020.
So the strategy is like, yo, put Wilder aside. The strategy is put Wilder aside. Let's collect money and then unify. Is that that's what you think the strategy is? You're wearing the Eddie Hearn hat. It's your voice.
Yes, that's the exact strategy he's going to go for. Why is he going to do that? Because right now he says he doesn't believe the fight's a $100 million fight. I think if he does that, it builds it up to the $100 million fight. Even though I believe it is a $100 million fight, I don't know if it's 100 million right now per se, but I'd say they get pretty close, about 70. I would project it to do about 70. That's with Wilder getting 20, Joshua getting 50. That's dollars, not pounds. And I know Joshua wants pounds, right? Because the conversion rate would be better in his favor. Ryan Garcia this weekend, this is what I've been saying this since we've been talking about Ryan Garcia. This is what Golden Boy needed, especially with Canelo fucking up with clenbuterol and all that shit. But like I started my call, let's go Utah Jazz. And, hey, let's stop being so emotional, man. Some of you guys keep reminding me of my students. Whenever they get something wrong, they just start screaming and disrupting the whole class. But that's my call. Go support TBV, the best.
Congrats.
Gabe, thank you for calling in. And shout out to Gabe, another educator like Andre Diakonu. We're gonna go out to we went to.
I got a question.
Yo, everybody got questions. Oh,
hey, Robbie, who's killing it? Who is killing it in the UK? Everybody say Enrique.
Right. Yeah. Good one.
And then before we go to the next caller, Gabe.
Killing it in the UK.
Like killing the box talk over Joe's box talk. You know what I'm saying? Who's Joe?
And that's what I was getting ready to say. Who's Joe?
Joe.
Yes.
Overtime?
It's up to you guys.
Usted quiere un poquito de overtime.
I want to do some overtime because I got a couple questions for Matt, man. I want to know what he got set up.
I got a couple questions for Matt. I got a couple questions for Doomsday. I hope Robbie joins.
Nah.
It's
I'm out. Like 2 a.m.
I'm out.
He said, "Get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, because I'm wherever that was from.
I'm out, fellas.
That ain't even Irish.
I'm out, fellas. Z. It's like I'm out, fellas.
I think I went Viking kind of.
That's a V.
I never use a Z.
Ohio runs boxings.
Joshua.
Michael Caine, ring a bell?
What's good, Matt? What's good, Casual?
What's good?
Good, man.
What up? What up?
What's up, man? I want to, the Triple G fight, man, with Vanes Martirosyan. It seemed like Triple G in a win-win situation, if you ask me. If Vanes go 12 rounds, people won't say Triple G's getting old. And if Triple G dominate him, well, that's what he was supposed to do. So it seems like to me, he in a win-win situation, no matter how you look at it.
Ohio.
If he
One
struggles,
momento. We're gonna hope that Matt and Robbie remember that you're on. We're gonna go out to Brian Jennings, who just won a 12-round unanimous decision with Joey DeWelko down in Philadelphia. Signed the Top Rank, is live on the show. Goes by Bye Jennings on social media. Brian, how are you today?
Everything's good, man. What's going on?
Man, we're happy to have you. First and foremost, we want to thank you, obviously, for taking out the time to give back to the people and let them hear what's going on with you, your career, post-fight after the big win with DeWelko, a Philadelphia native. I mean, it had to be a little bit of bittersweet to fight your mans.
Yeah, it was bittersweet. I didn't like it in the first place anyway. So, but I mean, I had to do what I had to do. The challenge was challenged, and I had to take it. I had to take it on. I took it on.
Now, did they sweeten this for you? And obviously, we don't need any specific numbers or any numbers at all, but we've seen this situation with Big Baby Miller and Adam Wanaki where they were paired together and Big Baby decided, you know what, I'm not about to fight my mans, especially for no scraps. So I just, want to know, did they treat the both of you guys as humans?
Well, yeah, I always make sure I negotiate to be treated as a human being. I don't take nothing less.
Well, that's great. Well, obviously, post-fight, you got the win. Tell us and my co-hosts who are going to jump in this interview, what's up with you? What's next? Is this rebuilding stage? And what could we, expect from Elite Boxing?
Well, I don't really like the stage, rebuilding, even though it is what it is. But the game is. I built up. I done seen people that ain't built shit. You mean get opportunities and positions. So it's all about just learning, and just progressing in the game, man. It's only but so much as you can do. But I'm just in it to progress and do what I can do and achieve that goal and make sure that everybody's taken care of on the team.
Hey, Brian Jennings, it's Matt Hunter with the ThaBoxingVoice. Thank you for giving us your time here today. But like you said, you're on a 4-fight win streak. You have fought twice this year already. But with the heavyweight division, it seems like a lot of stuff is happening on Showtime. A lot of stuff is happening with AJ Wilder, Dylan White, Gerald Miller. It seems like there's a lot of going on over there, and it seems like you're the odd man out. Do you feel like you're the odd man out right now?
I mean, I might be the odd man out, but all that shit is light. It's light over there because it ain't. I mean, the Joshua and Wilder thing is cool, but everybody else is just like the game is diminishing anyway. So we gotta hurry up and get our coins in before they shut this anyway. I don't like the direction of. I'm not really too hot with the direction of boxing. As a boxer, the business side of it, there can always be some growth in it, but as a boxer, I don't really like the direction of it. But we just got to play the game. Play the game, and even if I've been left out before, I mean, I don't feel no ways. It is what it is. When that time comes, it's gonna come. And, I'm gonna know how to hold my own. And if I get kicked out of it, I'm good. Still, I don't give a fuck.
What do you mean by like where the boxing game is going? Can you explain that more?
You don't see that. Where the game is going. It's a different type of acceptance in the game. It's a different type of expectation in the game. Different things are being expected. We're seeing lack of true talent. And when you do see talent, it's just that, like, it's just a handful of fighters that that you'll see normally on TV or who names you'll hear. Other than that, it's not a packed sport. It's a packed sport, but it's not packed with the attention that all of it. Because I know a lot of boxers that's great. The good fighters, great guys, good fighters and all that, but they ain't on TV. You don't hear them. Their Instagram ain't popping. They not making no money. So it's kind of saturated and it's too divided. It's too divided, political. And, they need to open that shit up.
Brian, Enrique Church here. I have a question. So what do you think they're not giving you the attention that you need? Boxing? Boxing
I didn't say that.
No, but I'm assuming that based off what you said, the expectations, is not given to.
Well, no. I mean, it's this period. Not only me, but the way the game going, it's just like certain things are not favored anyway. They got the saying. I'm not Christian, I'm Muslim. But when they say they hated Jesus, they hated on Jesus. I mean, so Floyd was the Jesus of the boxing game, and they hated on him for years. I mean,
yeah.
So it's kind of like. A person that's that skilled, a person that's that blessed and possessed, people just still want to take away from, they want to discredit it. I mean, discredit it, and then you go along with, a lot of other people just falling in love with too much of the other aspects of boxing, comparing it to UFC, and it's just not going in the right direction.
Damn. Who's the director of boxing right now? Like, who's directing boxing? Like, you know, who's the Illuminati, basically?
I don't think it's one particular person. I don't think it's one particular person. You know, but I don't really know. I mean, you got, and then you got a whole nother country that's just a whole different thing. Like, I mean, you know, over there, over in the UK and internationally, things probably still go. It's probably getting political, but talent is still a thing. You know, talent is still a thing. You know, now over here in America, it's like, yo, anybody can make somebody laugh. Anybody can do any publicity stunts. Anybody can do any of this. You know, and get in the ring and just do what they do. You know, it's like certain things are a favorite, but the art of a lot of things is diminishing. I mean, the art of music is diminishing. The art of theater is diminishing. I mean, you know, social media is taking the fuck over. So if somebody do pad work on social media, I mean, and you know, just keep doing pad work videos, they can get more followers and they can get more recognition than that motherfucker actually really just in that motherfucking ring putting in that work.
I follow you on Instagram and I see like you live the vegan life and you all cut up and you know, I say, damn, does vegan life get me like that?
And he always been cut up. I called Brian Jennings running in the streets of Newark about a Prudential one day, man. This dude is he's the machine.
So like, does that shouldn't that affect your culture of the vegan life? I would think because people only get famous off the culture that follows them. You know, like you said, hitting some pad work. There's the aspiring boxer. There's the champion that's his friend. There's the boxers in the gym that's his friend. So I don't know, but I think that yeah, I understand where you're coming from with the fight game is going in another direction. I just always wonder, like somebody just brought up Ryan Garcia and compared him to Victor Ortiz, and Victor Ortiz was shining light as a young fighter, and now it's dim light or no light, and Ryan Garcia is the shine. So who's giving him that leadway, that attention, that media grasp? You know, is it his skills or is it like promotional team?
Media. Nah, he popping off social media, man. He pushed himself.
Yeah, Ryan Garcia is who? The Flash?
Exactly.
Yeah. No. He has talent. He has a nice social media. He has a nice his marketing. His whole thing is. I like that. That's aside from any example I was just explaining. That's aside from that. I actually like that. And I like his speed, like his quickness. Plus, he's a young fighter.
Right.
He's coming up and trying to work with different ways that, you know, some of the dinosaurs just can't get a grasp to. You know, even with the whole Shannon Briggs thing. Shannon had one of the greatest marketing things, period. But it was just the wrong time. And it just was like, fuck. Like, Shannon caught on to it. Shannon was like, this is what I got to do. You know, but you know, there's some people that's just like, yo, I ain't doing that shit. I mean,
is this the right time for you? I mean, you finally got with a promoter that is proven to build people. You know, they've had numerous fighters. They have a connection to Joseph Parker, which is an elite level heavyweight name that can definitely get you not only the ranking, but the recognition necessary to earn a title shot. Are you happy with the direction that your career has gone in this second half now?
Well, yeah, fuck yeah. I'm happy that the progression is there. Listen, I ain't got no problem with nothing on my side. I got no problem with nothing on my side at all. So I don't need no confusing questions about, you know, that, because I can answer the question very clearly and I can understand the question, you know, very clearly. I don't have any issues with anybody that I'm signed with or that I'm down with, that I'm affiliated with. We just talking the state of the game that we're in and how we choose to strategize and maneuver through it.
What do you think is possible for you right now in your vision next and you know, in that sunlight? What do you think is possible next in boxing for you?
You still got to understand I'm signed to the, you know, the #1 promotion, you know, pretty much of all time. So anything is possible, you know. But you know, a lot of things is possible. You know, you know, in all actual reality, a lot of things is possible. I mean, what's easiest?
What do you want?
A lot is possible. You know, whatever we go for, whatever we negotiate, it just depends. You know, but you know, you got the Ruiz, and you got the you know, their signed deal, they're signed or either or affiliated with Top Rank. Those are the easy that don't just make it say, oh, okay, that's possible. You know, a lot of other people it's possible as well. So, you know, we just got to make the phone calls and just got to strategize and, you know, take the next to say, oh, okay, we're going to do this and we're going to do that. A lot of shit is possible. It's only a lot of things is one phone call away, a yes or a no, or let's talk about it.
You gonna name drop? You want to drop a name that's possible? Like, you know, share with us so people can start talking.
I mean, shit, oh fucking yeah. My whole career, like, I mean, what's, I mean, it's open season, like, is the game is there, like, it's like I mean, I don't get what you asking. Let me see what you asking.
Nah, you know, you said Andy.
I'm really trying to get what you're asking. You know,
yeah, I was just trying to say, because you said anything is possible. The phone calls are there. So, like, do you call Andy Ruiz and say, oh, that's the money fight that's attractive to, like, a casual that knows Andy Ruiz from social media?
Listen. You're asking me what fights are possible. I told you which fight. I told you what fights are possible, and I told you what fights are the easy. Now, anything other than that is particularly zeroing in and focusing on a specific fighter. When I said this shit is open game, it's a fucking business. I'm in this business to progress and climb. You know, there is no personal issue with anybody in the boxing world. So that's a whole different question. When you start to name names and say, okay, who this person? Oh, who this person?
I was just instigating. The phone's breaking up a little, so I might have missed that part where you said that. The phone is breaking up.
But I'm just saying it's high school. It's the same thing I told the dude over in London. I said, like motherfuckers get a rush off of somebody just naming the names. Oh, I want.
Yeah, it's true. I'm that person. I'm
more of a motherfucking businessman. The way as though it's like when we make the call to certain people, or if we made the call to certain people and they denied, whether it was now or in the past, motherfuckers ain't saying nothing about that. You mean, and then it's like, all right, if we bring it to the forefront, we bring it to the light, and they say, okay, they denied it, they deducted. A motherfucker only do what they want to do. If I call out Joshua all day right now, it ain't gonna happen until shit get ready.
Right.
I mean, motherfuckers know how to make the call. People made the call. I got calls from Eddie Hearn, you know, for fights and shit that was, you know, on 3 weeks notice. Shit like that is already shit is like that is already there. Like I'm fighting whoever. I'm the same motherfucker that fought Klitschko after, you know, 2015 after being 5 years pro.
Hey, Brian, do you remember what? And I know you probably don't, right? Because you know you definitely. I follow you on IG too. I know that is what I'm about to ask you isn't your character, but by coincidence, did you happen to hear the purse of, let's say, Keith Thurman and Sean Porter?
Nah. Well, it
was $2 million. It was $2 million.
It might not ring a bell, but
it was $2 million. It was $2 million a piece when they fought, right? So my question is, this short notice 3-week Anthony Joshua come fight Anthony Joshua on 3-week notice
doesn't come at a $2 million expense. Fuck no.
Oh, okay. Good. No, because you know they throwing hella money out over there, so I didn't know what they was trying to throw at you. You know.
Yeah. No. Fuck no. We ain't turning down. We ain't turning down negotiable deals. So whatever was came at me wasn't negotiable. So go ahead and get the fuck out of here. Plus, it was on short notice. Who you think I am? Do I look like a fucking journeyman to them? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. But that offer was also for Dylan White as well. You know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was a while ago though. They're talking about in 3 weeks. I said, no. What you talking about? No, I'm not. Who the fuck I look like? You mean give me a 4-8 weeks. So motherfuckers know what they know the phone. They know the number. They know the number before the Top Rank. I was in negotiation with, or I was in talks with Eddie Hearn. So that's that they know, so they know who to contact, how to contact, and what to contact. I went over for the Haye and Bellew fight. Eddie Hearn just looked at me like he ain't know me. I said, listen, I'm thinking to myself like, like if you want to deal with me, you're going to deal with me. You know what I'm saying? This is how I go. I got Jay Prince, Josh Dubin, great representation. But if you want to deal with me, you're gonna have to deal with me. I don't need no motherfucker that I'm gonna be dealing with to say, oh no, I can't talk to you. I gotta talk. Who the fuck are you talking? Like I'm the person that's in charge of my career. So if you can't deal with me, you can't deal with me. Period. I mean, so I look at it like that. But a lot of fights could be made. Man. A lot of fights could be made. All of the fights could be made. They just on another track. And guess what? I might not be the person that they want. So everybody's chasing. Everybody's running uphill. You mean? Everybody's running uphill, and depending on where they think they at, or where they actually are, or where the sanctioning bodies place them at, they feel as though that somebody is behind them. So they don't want to run. They don't want to, take a couple steps back. So they running uphill. So wherever they mindset at, whatever they position in there, they still want to say, I want to run uphill. I don't want to run backwards. And then you run backwards to all the threats, and the threat such as myself. I'm quite sure they would consider themselves above me, regardless of really what it is. Them dudes is chasing the bag. They running uphill.
I'm chasing the bag in real life.
Well, Brian, man, I want to thank you obviously for giving us the opportunity, being so candid and open with your answers and allowing us to give you whatever questions we had. We want you to obviously give your social media out at this time, so that we could, thank you for giving your time.
Follow me at BY Jennings. BY Jennings, BYJENNINGS on Instagram and Twitter. I'm saying, same shit. I mean, it is what it is. That's the way the game goes. So BY Jennings on Instagram and Twitter. You already know what it is. Your boy BY Jennings. Yeah, though.
Brian Jennings, everybody. I like the energy. Thank you.
Definitely, man. I can't wait to see you back in the ring.
I'm a fan of boxing, and I'm not like a journalist, media asking the question. I'm the guy on the couch like, yo, why don't he do this then? So I hopefully I didn't offend you and I entertain the people listening.
That's right.
Yeah, no, it's all good, man. It's all good. I know what I got to do.
For sure. We're going to continue to follow your career. Once again, we want to thank you for taking out the time, your busy schedule, for giving us this opportunity to interview you and bringing our listeners a little bit closer to your life. So, if you have any final thoughts, obviously you can do so at this time.
I mean, I'm a man on a mission, man. That's what it is. Man on a mission.
All right. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Follow him on social media. We're going to be obviously documenting that mission closely and bringing you all details on all Brian Jennings news and fights in the upcoming future. Had a great fight with Joey DeWelko, hometown Philadelphian, and we are definitely grateful and appreciative to have him here on the program. Guys, I mean, obviously heavyweight division is hot. Brian is a fighter in that division. Who would you guys like to see him mix it up with? I guess we should talk realistic instead of excluding the politics. So I'm going to say right off the bat, if he can't get Joseph Parker, which is the biggest name that is somehow associated to Top Rank, well, then Andy Ruiz. But I did see that Andy posted on social media he's going to be fighting maybe June 20th or July 20th.
Yeah, I like that fight. You know what I'm saying? Brian Jennings brought up like Instagram famous and people posting and hitting pads. I think him facing off against Andy Ruiz and defeating him will bring his popularity and direct him a little more. But I might be wrong again. I'm just looking at it like, damn, whoever will win out of that fight, you then move on and follow them. So I think that's a great matchup, but I'm not a matchmaker. I'm a fan again. Peace.
In-house, obviously, Andy Ruiz and Joseph Parker seems like they're easier fights to make, but just a fight that seems like it's less political, I don't know, walls or bullshit, so to speak. Jarrell Miller, that fight does make sense. I think Eddie Hearn has no issue making that fight. I think Salida has no issue making that fight. I think Brian Jennings has no issue making that fight. So I could see that fight being a possibility as well.
I like that big baby Miller matchup, Matt. Good one.
And plus, there would be a really striking difference between a 300+ pound big baby and a 205 pound, 210 pound Brian Jennings. that would be interesting to see at least.
Shit, I wouldn't take that fight.
Who, if you were?
Jennings.
Because
the weight. Like Big Baby he's not a puncher.
He moves.
But he's big and he weighs you down and he doesn't stop punching.
He's suffocating.
Yeah, I mean, like that's a money fight. Like if you're gonna take something like that, that's high risk. You gotta get the right money for that.
And I assume that would be like an HBO fight, possibly main event. Like,
but you're right though. I mean, he is getting phone calls from Eddie for Joshua and Dylan White. He might get one for a Big Baby.
Well, it wouldn't be Eddie, it would be Salita, right?
True. Because Baby keeps making it clear that he is not with Eddie Hearns. He called him a scallywag in front of me the other day.
And also, I believe Big Baby doesn't have a deal with HBO, so it could be on ESPN as well. I feel like that has really no promotional.
I wonder what would the numbers be. Bob Arum hasn't put in a heavyweight fight on ESPN, right?
Not as a main event, I don't think so.
I know.
I don't like that new main event layout. I mean, that ESPN layout where you got to buy that subscription.
Oh, yeah. That app shit is crazy. I can't believe they tried to do that.
Not all fights are going to be on that, by the way.
Not all fights, but I believe the fights that do, I mean, you got to really be a fanatic. Those numbers aren't going to go high. I mean, I guess they're just looking at their balance.
Testing the waters. They're going to test the waters with Crawford, right? Like, he's going to be the first. He's the guinea pig, unfortunately.
So it's $5 for a Crawford Horn. I would pay that, but I'm not going to pay every $5 fight.
That's how they get you. They want to see.
But $5 a month. So let's say there's multiple fights in a month. You get all those fights just for the same $5. Also, again, everyone wants their own Netflix. Disney's making their own streaming service, and they're taking away all their content from Netflix eventually.
Heard of that?
Everyone wants that. Everyone wants the Amazon Prime. Everyone wants all this stuff that can basically be the new Netflix. So I'm not surprised ESPN's trying to stream.
Shout out to B. Paulie.
Ooh, super chat.
On the super chat, Matt, go see Earl. Get that 12-round decision versus Ocampo. Matt,
saw him, yo. You know,
what up, Doomy?
My uncle today, and he like,
yo, salute Ness. Keep smashing. TBV. Hashtag TBV.
I'm sorry, Doomy. I thought that was over.
Hey, sir, I'll read it again. Matt, go see Earl. Get that 12-round decision versus Ocampo. LOL. Hashtag Matt Stats. What up, Doomy? Cash and salute Ness. Keep smashing. Hashtag TBV. B. Paulie on the super chat.
Boom.
Here's what I'm gonna smash. 157 to 158 live.
Oh shit.
B. Paulie again.
Uh-oh.
Hashtag let's go.
Also, we have Amin boomeranging back in.
Oh, I know he's bringing up Baba Jennings.
We don't play the intro again for boomerang. Right?
No, we were just waiting for you to unmute him since you said he was there.
I forgot about the no intro. It's Amin's intro. It's too good.
I mean,
what up?
That is a dope intro.
I mean, what up?
That interview. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yo, that interview was good, man. Brian Jennings, when I listened to him, he sounded like a cat that, like, he understands the game and he's just waiting for that big fight. He's not going to waste no energy or waste no breath calling out somebody that he's not going to get a fight with. And that's you right. I think if he fights a Big Baby Miller, you know, he's got to get paid what they call, what they call that shit, like blood money or some shit. Like, they got to give him something because that's a very dangerous fight for to go in there against somebody like Brian Jennings is like somewhere between myself and Ness. So he's about 6'3", 6'4", is like, 210 at best. You know, he's kind of got a Wilder frame. So it's not even, but he's not as tall as Wilder. So it's not even like that fight is a good projection of what it would like for Wilder and Big Baby Miller to fight. I say, for me personally, if they gave him a night, and I'm saying like they give him, like he's not earning it, but if they want to see where the rest of these heavyweights are on their way up, put him in there with the Brazils, even though I know he's in there with Wilder, but put him in there with some of these, guys that are on the fringes so you can see who's and what's what. And I'm sure even Jennings, depending on the right couple fights, he's willing to step to the side and just bow out gracefully. Solid Philly dude. Shout out to Brian Jennings. And that's my call, fellas. And y'all enjoy, man. Y'all travel safe and enjoy, man. Listen, I'm so proud of TBV. Y'all have a great time out there. Don't nobody drink too many fucking Chivas Regal and have a good time, fellas.
Thank you, man.
I mean, man, thanks for calling in. Thanks for the kind words. Hopefully we don't get on a Southwest plan. Oops, we are on one.
We're on one.
I'm over here packing, and I totally forgot that I had you guys on the phone.
Monster.
It's stepping.
You're on the phone.
¿Qué pasó?
Hello, everyone. I don't know what to say. I'm excited for our event. I'm excited for this fight and for this opportunity. So, let's go. Have some fun. How are you guys doing tonight?
OMG. I am so excited.
We are happy.
Doesn't sound like it.
I don't even know what time my flight departs.
I think Ness is coming down from the alcohol.
Did you just say you don't know what time your flight departs?
No, I don't. I just got like a list of names, confirmation number. I don't even know where to look it up.
Holy shit. Oh, God. Fine. I'll help you out with that. Anyways, guys.
You got it? Can you help me out with it, please? Can you help? You got the info, so you can actually text me like, listen, this is your flight. Boom, boom, boom. This is the part time.
Why do I look like your personal assistant? What the fuck,
Yo, boxing, ladies and gentlemen, boxing.
True, she on overtime.
I was going to ask a question to Robert.
Robert is gone. He's sleeping.
Robert?
Sleeping with the fish. With
Oh,
the
yeah, that's
pescados.
right. I keep forgetting he's on in LA time, and that shit is crazy.
UK time. Not
I honestly, at this point, the back and forth negotiation situation is just it's just tactics right now. I'm pretty sure they are coming up with something. Something is gonna happen, and we just need to be patient. Ness, I agree you did some dumb, but at the same time, dumb is good. Dumb is good. Who cares? It made you famous, right?
Ness, I think she's talking to you.
I have
Did he just ignore me?
Kind of.
Yeah, he's sleepy. He had one drink, Monster. He's sleepy now, okay? Like, we all know it. We can see it in his eyes. Yeah, he had one joint, one cocktail. He's done for the night, guys.
So wrong. First of all, it's 2 drinks. And they're pretty big.
Monster, he didn't hear your question. He didn't hear your question at all. So if I would just move on because he's sleepy.
No, like I said,
So
people
not
need to be
true.
patient. Negotiations will happen. I agree with a lot of the callers, though. I don't know who I'm picking for this fight, to be quite honest with you, because they both struggled in their last fight. So I'm not gonna pretend to be an expert at this point. So I'm just going to just hope that the fight comes. And when the fight comes, I'll do some studying, some more watching, and make a pick. But at this point, I just want the fight to happen. And if it does, I hope that we get sponsored to go out there for a fucking huge ass event. So let's keep our fingers crossed.
Anything else, Monster Piece?
I actually have to get back because you guys threw me off right now. I don't even have my thoughts together. I need to go back to packing and finishing up all of this and getting everything ready so that when we land, at least I have copies of everything we need. So anyways, bye, guys.
Monster, goodbye.
Good night.
We got to go back to Ohio Runs Boxing. He got half a call. Go ahead, Ohio.
Whoa. Ohio.
Hey, that was a great interview. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a great interview with Brian James, man. I'm a big fan here. So, back what I was saying with Triple G, I was just saying, he seemed like he's in a win-win situation, man. It seemed like, he go to a line with Vanes, they're going to say he's probably old, and, that's the use of his age as an excuse. But I'm going for the underdog. I really ain't. I don't even know if I'm going to watch that fight, but I'm gonna go with Vanes. What Brian Jennings was saying, I wanted to ask you a question. What was he trying to say when he was talking about the boxing going another direction? Was he just talking about the politics or other
I think he was trying to say like the idea of selling yourself is the Broner style, and he is not down with doing that sort of cartoonish shit. And I think that's what he was alluding to. I could be wrong. That's why I tried asking him, but he got a little bit defensive.
Okay. Because I was looking at it as he was talking about people getting opportunities that didn't deserve opportunities right now.
It could be that. It could be that, or it could be both. I don't know. I really didn't understand his point.
Okay, that's okay. Because I was looking at that too. You got Vanes Martirosyan 2 years off, and he's getting a title shot, and you got other guys who work their ass off. They're trying to get opportunities like that in Kane. It seems like a lot of these big boxers is just cherry picking, the easier fight, and I don't like it. Manny Pacquiao did it with Jeff Horn. No one knew who Jeff Horn was. 17 fights. You go to Australia to fight this guy, and I was glad Jeff Horn won. And we all know who Jeff Horn is now because of stuff like this. So that's what I thought Brian was talking about. Guys like that, you're trying to not give other boxers opportunities. That's almost the same as with Earl Spence. Earl Spence right now is the best. He's one of the best welterweights, and no one seems like they want to call him out. He's the best, and he can't even get down there fights, and it's sad. Like, are you serious? I'm an Ohio guy, so I'm looking at Sean Porter like, say something. How you gonna say a guy is not on your radar? He's in your damn division. Are you serious? He's not on your radar. That shit pissed me off. Like, Terrence Crawford moved up, and he's calling him out. That's what I want to see. That's what fans want to see. Moving up in weight, he's calling him out. But I want to make a quick Ryan Garcia and him talking about the sparring with Tank. I don't get too caught up in the sparring wars and the sparring stories no more. The last guy I heard that was the sparring king was Kareem Mayfield. I heard so many sparring stories this guy was doing, and when he gets in the ring, I don't see that. I don't see what I hear from the sparring stories. Many of them that don't do that, so I don't get too caught up with him beating up Tank. Ryan, he's going to be a good fighter, but I just don't get too caught up in the sparring stories. But that's my call, guys. I'm about to get up out of here.
Ohio, you are the man. Thank you for continuing to support us on Patreon and be a faithful caller. Let's get on out to our very own resident rock star out in Canada touring, and had, the kind heart to stop with some of our TBV family and congregate, actually even get some sparring, keeping it boxing. Robert Ortiz, what it do?
Duck Star.
Here's what it do, man. I'm in the fucking shower right now, so you'll have to come back to me. But I want to.
Dude. TMI. Peace. We're gonna go out to Stuart Little on Skype. Stuart, it's been a long time.
Saying it again. He's a
without a dope line to check us. What up, baby?
What are you saying, Nestor?
I said it's been a long time. Where you been at, B?
Well, just getting on with life, bro. Getting on with life. Saying there's more to life than boxing. So
there's nothing more than boxing.
Well,
no life, no boxing, no life. Canelo's words.
Big boxing show.
Boxing is life.
I had to ring in, bro. I mean, very disappointed in you. I see your interview with Eddie Hearn, and you got totally destroyed.
You see how I destroyed him? How I made him look like a hypocrite liar? All of a sudden, now the 50 million is real. You see that?
Nestor, I don't know what planet you're living on.
Oh, you didn't see that? You didn't see him act as if Al Heyman didn't have the money, as if Al Heyman, he started deflecting, talking about, oh, why would Al Heyman bounce a check? As to insinuate the money wasn't there. Now all of a sudden the money's been proven. You didn't see that? Oh, you didn't see that? You didn't see that? Oh, you didn't see that?
Listen, Nestor, you should know better. You should know that Al Heyman is a manager and he doesn't write checks. You just embarrass yourself, bro. I mean, like I said,
how did I embarrass myself when the money has been proven now? The only brave enough reporter to ask the motherfucker about the money was me. He acted as if the money didn't exist, and now it's proven, and you're still here sucking Eddie Hearn.
Hey,
tit.
What proof have we got that this money is around?
Eddie confirmed it. What the fuck do you mean? Come on.
What do you mean, Eddie
Get
confirmed?
your ass or your head out your ass. Eddie confirmed the money is real.
Well, we're going to get a fight then, aren't we? And hopefully Deontay Wilder does a better job.
Well,
than
I don't
you
know.
did,
I don't
because
know. I don't know. That UK promoter said the fight is now 75%. You know, 50 mil isn't enough to entice him to say 100%. You know, he's shivering.
listen,
He's shivering.
One thing's for sure, they're not signing on the day of the fight. Like
No, Stuart. You know what's for sure? The last time you sounded this confident was when Kell Brook got his face broken, literally, by an American.
I give Errol Spence all the credit in the world. Is a very, very
well.
good fighter.
Start getting ready to give Deontay Wilder the credit because you guys ain't cut from the same cloth.
He beat a weight drain Kell Brook. Fair play to the guy.
Excuses. Oh my God, he beat a weight drain. Kell Brook did. Spoken like a true protector.
You know, if you can get your tongue out of Deontay Wilder's ass for like 2 seconds.
Oh, really? Let me borrow yours. Oops, it's in Joshua's ass. No, it's in the whole UK's ass.
Talk about the Bellew
all over the fucking shop. I mean, it was embarrassing. I mean, Luis Ortiz.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah, he struggled with Dave Allen, yet he's putting Deontay Wilder 5 seconds away from being stopped. He had him all over the place. It was embarrassing. I mean,
wasn't.
It's going to get bashed up worse than you got bashed up by Eddie Hearn.
All right.
Stuart, don't you know that by now you look more biased than the word itself? You only call in when a UK dude is in the media, and every time you pick him, they lose. Name one. Excuse me. Answer my question. Name one UK champion that you're still rooting for outside of Joshua, who is yet to take a fight with a true threat.
Let's go.
Where do I start? I mean, I've been bigging up these guys from day one. Like
what?
I said,
Give me names.
Listen,
names.
What do you mean?
Names.
Exactly. No fucking UK names to speak of. Shut up.
I'm never use medicals.
I'm not the one that's got a fucking channel and goes around.
You don't have a channel, exactly. What? Where's your Eddie Hearn interview?
You tune into a channel, the small channel.
Yo, Stuart, I'll still fucking love you though. You know that, but this is entertainment, baby. I got. Listen, you're not coming with any real arsenal. Like
his only thing was the money, which
it's proven. No, listen, you haven't called it in so long. You're like out of sparring, bro. Like, get your shit together.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go. Let's go.
I've run. Push yourself with ridiculous fucking demands, ridiculous statements. I mean, you want Joshua to.
Stuart, listen to this.
I'm saying it again. He's a bum.
Yo, hey, Stuart, you heard that? Yo, what was that rap? He said, "I'm the rapper that's slick enough to spit your lines and spit it back at you." Hit him with the soundbite, Enrique.
I'm saying it again. He's a bum.
Yo, you don't even sound like that. That was confident Stu right there. This is diminished, beat up Stu right here. Play it again. Let the world hear confident Stu. I want to hear that again. Let me hear confidence.
I'm saying it again. He's a bum.
I'm saying again, he's a bum.
That was the Michael Caine story.
Let's just hope Deontay does a better job than you did the other day, Nez, because if not, it's over and around.
Stuart, have they ever made memes of you? Have they ever made memes of you? Oh, that's right. Your face is faceless.
We don't know what he looks like.
He's the Russell Bronson.
Do you have an interview with Eddie Hearns? Oh, that's right. You're no one. We don't know you.
I'm saying it again. He's a bum.
There you go. That's who you are. You're a soundbite on the world's biggest boxing podcast. So be happy.
The little channel. Hashtag that.
Listen, you're a great guy.
He's a bum.
But you embarrassed yourself the other night. Let's be real. I mean, it's like
Stuart, what don't you realize? If I get you to ring in, I did my fucking job. Don't you get that?
He doesn't.
Like explaining the alphabet to a child.
No,
that's how bad you.
Yo. Look, I'm gonna let you have some fun. Here you go.
AJ,
Well done, yes, sir.
I think you could spit a little bar. We give you a couple words.
Maybe
2 words, not
I
4.
like to blow my trumpet and that, do you know what I mean?
Let's get all the AJ protectors hype right now.
Wait. I'm eating too much. When I'm never ever late.
Never late.
Hustling hard so I can go on and be a great.
Great.
JD, chilling with my mates.
Wait.
I stay low key, never ever moving bait.
Oh.
Keep it calm, ring the alarm.
You can't stand up.
Not with my palm.
One sec. Fucking AJ. Yeah. Man of many talents.
Crew bomb on them.
But he's
Can I ask Stu a question very fast? Stu,
Go on, bro.
what's your point in this call? Other than the money is not real, which Eddie has actually said is not true. That money is real, and that Wilder will lose, which is you're entitled to your opinion.
Doggy, he's got no point. It's just some trolls.
Let him answer the question. Let me answer the question poorly.
All over my Nas, fucking like I try to remix Nas right there. I was like, he got no point. It's just some trolls understand the story. You know, original quote.
Trolling.
Original quote.
Keeping it real.
Original quote is, you know.
Wow, what a failed Ness. Anyways, Stuart, can you answer the question?
We're gonna get a fight. We're gonna get a fight. But at the time, the 50 million. You were talking about fucking signing a contract. Like a handshake agreement, and then
shit!
Hold on, Ness. Hold up. Stuart, that's not my question. That's not what I'm talking about.
What's your question, Matt? Go on.
Your point this entire call has been the money's not real, which Eddie says the money is real, and that Wilder's losing, and you're entitled to your opinion. What else is there in your call? Nothing. Make a point.
Where's the substance?
There's no substance here. You're just making good one-liners against Ness.
Right, I was gonna say that his substance was.
You're an ad-libber.
That should be embarrassed.
Yo, he's like Young Jeezy's ad-libber.
I can't even finish. Matt, at the end of the day, right, bro? Like I said, you're the worst. You're the worst guy on this fucking show.
Oh, shots fired, man.
Wait. What show do you have again?
Oh, Matt. Let him finish. Let's hear his rant. He's coming at you though.
On this show.
You got a poor connection out there, man. Get out the fucking closet.
If you had like an actual studio with a $500 microphone and a $500 mixer,
that's fired.
You might be able to fucking talk, and we can maybe fucking hear you. But wait, you are a nobody that we've never seen before. That's no longer relevant. So bye.
Bye, Jennings.
Hey, it's a £500 microphone. You still sound a cunt.
I still sound pretty fucking great. I don't know about you.
You don't.
No, I don't. Okay.
No.
We can't hear you because you keep cutting out.
You're cutting out, Stu. Get by the window or something, player.
Well, look. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh shit! You work for Verizon?
Listen, I've never liked Matt. Matt brings.
Oh shit!
I didn't hear you. What did you say? Sorry, you were cutting out.
I'll repeat it. He said, "Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Listen, I've never liked Matt. Matt brings nothing to the show."
That is great, Stuart. You don't have a show.
I don't want a fucking show. Like I said, I was on this show long before anyone knew who the fuck you were. And
that's true.
like I said, look on
and I'll be on here long after everyone forgets about you.
I'm an MMA fan. You know, go and watch Ronda Rousey.
Yes. Cutting out again.
And that's not even me muting him. People like Ness, let him talk. It's like, yo, this dude's service, he's like on dial-up.
Yeah, well, look, can you hear me now? Like I said, go and watch Ronda Rousey videos. Leave the boxing to the real guys, Matt.
You have yet to bring up a point that is substantive at all.
I'll tell you, I'll bring up a point now, yeah?
Bring up a point, please.
Knock the fuck out. And then what's your show going to be about?
About boxing, because we're about boxing. Next topic, next question.
You're fanboys.
Okay. Next topic, because I've said we were going to talk about other boxing.
You don't bring two sides to a story. You like I said, I hope Deontay's paying you, Nez. I hope he's paying you, bro.
Yeah, but Stewie, you going on one side too, so you're on the same choosing side shit thing. You can't come over here. You're not spreading it apart. You're going one. You're commenting from one side of the story.
I'm not immediate out.
You've said nothing that
give your side and move on. Why are you like saying, yo, you're choosing side? Why are you nitpicking and why are you criticizing instead of just giving your side?
Yo, Mickey Mouse, you have yet to bring anything up that wasn't said by Eddie Hearn.
Yeah, he did. He said, I hope Wilder's paying you.
I believe Eddie said something to that effect.
Yeah, that's what I've just told you he's getting knocked out.
That's your opinion, and you've yet to bring up any facts or break down it. You've any analysis. You just state that he's gonna get knocked out. That's it.
Yeah, well,
okay, cool. Next caller.
You fucking
Yeah, see, when you keep breaking up without that, $500 microphone, $500 mixer.
So we're gonna have to let you go, bro. We can't continue with this ridiculous audio quality just because you're from the UK and we're trying to be unbiased. Peace out. Get yourself together.
Yeah.
Get the fuck off the fucking
Eddie Hearn's quote. Let's close.
And we got dudes like Legendary Boxer whose internet is flawless, and all he wants to do is take fucking Matt's head off.
Always sounds great. His quality is always nice.
You embarrassed yourself, and as for Matt, what a clown.
What show are you on? That's right.
Doesn't matter. What do you mean? What show?
He's deleted.
Bye.
Hey, Stu, it's Legendary Boxer's turn.
Like Bernie Sanders, because you're
Stu, it's Legendary Boxer's time. Come on, Stu. Thanks, bro. We love you though, man. Don't stop calling in. You know you're the man around here. I lost the other computer, so your intro's not there. So resend it to me. Go ahead, Legendary Boxer.
Legendary Boxer. Hello.
Are y'all talking to me? Sorry. Can you hear me?
Go ahead, Rob, because Legendary Boxer fell asleep.
I'm here.
Oh, now you here? Now you here?
Now you're
here. My mute button froze. I'm sorry. What's going on, guys? Do we have to talk about GGG and Lainez? I mean, that title almost put me to sleep. That fight is fucking garbage. Do we really need to talk about that, or we can talk about other topics?
There's 3 other topics on the show, so yes, you can.
I know, but you need to make sure you need to bring out the crow again, man. All these fucking UK guys that were saying, where are these funds coming from? Who's going to guarantee these funds? All these guys need to eat crow. I don't think you brought that up enough, and you've been too nice to them. And Stu deserved that shit. He's been fucking MIA since Brooke fucking took another knee. This guy fucking disappears every time a UK guy gets lost, and now he's back in Dick Ride AJ because of big fights coming up. He's like the fucking Watsons. Every time a big fight, he's there. Fucking cocksucker. He's new internet, and he deleted his channel after Brooke lost. What's up with that? He deleted his whole channel. How is he going to just disappear like that? That's not manly, man. That's some hoe ass shit. Are you guys going to try to get Eddie to call in about the funds and stuff so you can be the first people to talk to him about it? Have you tried?
Legendary Boxer. Do you know someone by the name of Compa?
No, why? Who's that?
You never heard of him?
Isn't Compa some Mexican term?
It is a Mexican term. Wait a minute. So you're not Mexican? What's your nationality?
No, bro. I'm American.
Oh shit! You got like
I'm Anglo-Saxon. I'm Anglo-Saxon.
I hear like a fucking accent. Like I hear like fucking culture on that. You don't seem like whatever.
I'm like, yeah, but I travel and stuff.
So you're like a mix. You're like a mixed American that doesn't want to say that you're mixed. What's going on?
You like a New Yorker?
Georgia. I'm a traveler.
You're a New Yorker?
No, I'm from Atlanta, man. But I've been.
That explains it. Atlanta. Okay.
Okay, you from Atlanta. So listen, someone who loves us more than you think has decided that somehow they found you worthy of donating their boomerang status. That's fucking an honor, okay? That gives you 2 calls. I'm almost reluctant to tell you that, but
that means I get 2 calls on every show. Is that what it means?
That's what it means. I mean, this dude is willing to pay for you to get 2 calls. That's how much he values your voice, B.
They want to remain anonymous, or
yeah, it has happened. There's quite a few other high-level Patreons that donate their boomerang or ringer status to another caller because they appreciate the calls. Yes, Igloo once upon a time has done it for Georgie, and then Georgie caught feelings because he felt like we were not giving him the true ringer status, so he cried to Igloo, and Igloo canceled.
Tell Compa I said thanks, man. I don't even know who he is, so I appreciate that.
Compa is Compa in Los Angeles, and since he's done such a great gesture, why not motherfucking play his
Gracias,
intro?
amigo.
Compa, this is to you, baby. Shout out for your continued support and being such a gracious man that you've given your ability to call in not once but twice to Legendary Boxello. Legendary Boxello, you need to wrap it up though. You don't get extra time. You just get the call twice.
Hey, you're gonna try to get Eddie on the show? Just fucking explain the offer, funds, and everything for these UK fanboys.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. We gotta see. You know what I mean? Eddie, Eddie is high on his life right now.
And also, man, why don't you do a show about Eddie's first two shows flopping? Because I think he's getting a too smooth of a ride. You need to give it to him. You've been too nice, man.
I mean, I gave it to him personally. Remember when I said, bruh, you talking about Wilder, but you only sold 6,000 tickets right here. You know what I mean? He must have bought that other 17 hundo. He must have bought it out of his own pocket. Because so funny the day I interview him, which is fucking weigh-in day, and all of a sudden he sells 1,700 in the next 24 hours.
Also, so you guys all going to Spence's fight with Ocampo? You guys are going?
I mean, it looks like Matt's going. If he's going, I'm going.
Well, if you're going, I'm going.
I got some unfinished business in Texas I got to handle anyway.
Ooh, Charlo business?
Nah, man. Shout out to Single Nuts, kid. I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover for myself and others. If I stick my dick in, I'm doing it for both of us.
Hey, why don't they put Charlo on Spence's card and put Alexander and Bert on LA? Doesn't that make sense?
Yo, dog, if we start wondering why Al does things the way that Al does things, man, we'll fucking end up cray.
It's like that PBC on Fox card with Josito Lopez.
Kanye status, man.
They're just trying to run that Fox thing out. What about Mikey Garcia is about to sign with Zuffa Boxing?
I seen that. Believe it when I see it, though.
Yeah, I don't believe it yet.
Dana was at Mikey's gym like a couple of months ago, so he's been recruiting.
Hey, Floyd visited Mikey's gym too, so knock it off.
I think Mikey likes being independent.
Thanks to Compa and thanks to you guys. Have a good one. And
no, man, thank you for you, bro, man. We always appreciate your call, no matter how much shit we give you. You know, this is a barber shop. You know, we all men here, except for our 48%. Shout out to the 48% truly showing up. Like, truly. Yeah, so who we got next? Robert Ortiz. Robert, what up? No, for real, Matt, because you hating, but the 48%, like,
let's go.
Personally was like, yo, you looking scrumptious all of a sudden, Niz. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm working a little bit. Shout out,
more people.
Shout out to not really working out either. It's just like living life.
I know you're definitely not working out.
No, I started though. You seen I went for a bike ride the other day, and I went for like a half a run.
A bike ride does not count. I'm sorry.
What? You totally burn calories. You bugging. You wilding. Holy shit. They made a white Kanye. The internet didn't lose.
I saw that. That was epic. That was epic. I like that.
Played him right there. That's not even right. I ain't see the TMZ one yet. I only seen the Charlie Main one.
No. The TMZ ones where he says slavery was a choice.
That's where he went crazy, huh?
That's where he went crazy, dude.
That's where he went ham. Let's go out to Escape the Fate's own drummer, TBV's own Ducker,
Duckstar,
Jose's own
best friend, boyfriend,
bling, Robert Ortiz.
Gay!
Gay!
Robert Ortiz, what's happening, man?
Wow, that is the most like.
Well, you didn't send your intro.
Rude. That is the worst introduction, and I'm over here about to give you some kind words, and you disrespect me like that. So,
First of all, you might as well give those kind words, or else I have to be forced to read your IG where you have already publicly given them. And secondly, stop being so soft.
Shit happens, man.
Hey, so first of all, I just want to honestly, I'll give these kind words. I have nothing to talk about. I don't even know. I know Canelo and Triple G were supposed to fight this weekend, but I don't know what happened with that because it got canceled. So, anyways, yeah, dude, I honestly love what you created here. Like, sometimes we got to take a step back and really like look at it for what it is. And you've honestly created a family, because yesterday I was hanging out with two friends of mine. That's outside of you, you know, like now Jose's like, you know, he's my homie, and now he's met my guitar player, and, you know, the family continues to grow, and he managed to get my guitar player. Actually, he's kind of got the boxing bug now too. He wants to learn and test his mettle. We're setting him up for a match against Matt. So hopefully down the line we can make that happen. But
wait, against me? Against me, right? You said Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of politics behind that. You can't. That just doesn't happen like that.
I already have a signed contract for Border Wars 4 against Jose for $2,000, so I'm gonna stay on that lane.
That's fine. It doesn't have to be tomorrow, but we are gonna make it happen soon, and it'll be awesome. He's never thrown a punch before, so it'll be great. But anyways, nah, dude, it was really cool hanging out there. So I got to give the shout outs to you know, Jose and Classic Fight Shop, which you guys should definitely check out their stuff, man. They carry all the best gear. Like, I know it sounds like straight up commercial, but I'm plugging them. But dude, they hooked it up so much, and they really took care of us and made sure that we're set up and ready to go. And Angelo at Huracan Habib hooked us up over at his gym and trained us and all that stuff. And, man, it was just a good time, man. They hung out at our show. Great show, everything, dude. So the TB family is that's what it is, you know, and that's all I want to really talk about, dude. For all the shit talking we do and have fun, whether it's calling each other out or just arguing over actual real fights, you know, but it's all in good fun because it's just family, dude. And honestly, that was a really cool experience yesterday, man. So just want to say thanks for building this shit, dog.
Rob, are you coming to LA? Are you gonna make the trip over from Vegas, or are you still in touring and busy?
No, we're touring. This tour doesn't go to LA this time.
It's upsetting.
Yeah, we have a good fan base in LA. Very upsetting, but yeah, man, that's all I have to say, dude. So good luck with the rest of the show. Peace.
All right, buddy. We'll stay up. Thank you for calling in. Who do we got here? Mike?
CK. Hold on. We never went back to CK.
You sure?
Yes, we never went back to CK.
Are you sure?
I am absolutely sure.
Are you? CK got the Desperado going on right now.
Oh, damn. He's
Mikey.
Delete it.
Hey. Hello?
Yes, Mike.
Yes.
Yo. I'm on?
Yes, you are.
Oh, yeah, I was just going to call about I was listening to the one interview earlier. Brian Jennings said that was a dope interview. He was cool. I met him in Vegas, and he was cool just like that. Right after the Klitschko fight. So yeah, big ups to Brian Jennings. That was a cool ass interview. But also with the Ryan Garcia, you know, I think it's stupid for a fighter not to use Instagram to show themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because that's who, like Adrian Bronner, he still gets like a lot of views, like leading up to the fight. You know, a lot of people talk about his fights more than other fights, probably because, you know, he talk a lot. So I think they should do that, like how Adrian Bronner used the countdown on Instagram and all that shit. I think that's smart. And then with Ryan Garcia, you know, he using the if you got the kids and the females like you know, you're gonna get the most views. Like I told my nephews that he fighting this weekend, you know, they little kids and they was excited. You know, like the kids and the females, they fuck with Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? And then with the Eddie Hearn shit, you know, I think they should fight in London. And with the $50 million, that shit is bullshit. You know the money good.
Anything else, Mike?
I had something else to say, but that's about it. You know, I'm just enjoying the show.
Well, Mike, thanks for calling in. We appreciate the call. Obviously, we're going to have to Gary in Dallas. Talk to us. Gary is on speaker. We're going out to Vito, Malaysia. Talk to us.
Vito.
Yo, what's up, Matt? What's up, Ness? How you guys doing?
Doing good.
Castro, what's up?
We're doing good. Thank you.
Okay, I saw the interview with Ness and Eddie Hearn. Yeah, that shit that shit was hilarious. You know, actually, the thing I enjoyed about that the most was reading the comment, like this going back and forth with the UK and the US. It's really funny. This is one comment that really made me laugh so much. Someone said Eddie is like Lomachenko of promotion. He gives you a couple of rounds and then he starts sucking you into the metrics. And by the end of the interview, all you can do is scream "no mas." That got me laughing. Now, my call on today is going to be this. Ness, you created something. You created this podcast, and it's really nice, you know. But now, it's really bigger than you. You know, what you created is bigger than you because you have me calling from Malaysia, you have people calling from Australia and everywhere. So I would like, personally, I would like this whole Wilder Joshua thing to come to an end because I want to see the Ness that I love and listen to daily, you know, to be back because the whole being a fan of this and that is not working out so well. That's a personal advice, you know, just remain the way you used to be, you know, because I saw in the last show that you did, you know, it was as if the callers were getting on your nerves and you were talking over people. You know, the callers are quite important. So really don't let them get to your nerves that much as to say you start yelling and you know, calling names and all that. No, because this is really a nice podcast and it's the only one I listen to. You know, I like for the Ness that we all love to be back. You know, so personally, I wonder.
Yo, you gotta get your boy to sign a contract and lose the fight. He don't want to lose in front of y'all. So I mean, I gotta smoke him out, B.
Yeah, I know.
Why is it biased when I make my pick? Like, this is my pick. The way Earl was my pick, the way Danny was my pick, the way Keith. I call Keith the next Mayweather, but no one's riding me on that. They riding me on this because guess what? Because Keith ain't hot. When he come back and you guys start thinking that he's ducking Earl again, this will be the Keith Thurman voice. You know what I mean? It was like that a summer ago. You guys changed with the weather.
Yeah, no. Listen, I'm not a fan of anybody, and I have always remained neutral, and I call things the way I see it. And when you were, remember, if you watch back in your videos, I talked about the Kid thing, and I said most U.S. fans are just savage, you know, like they forget all the things that Kid has done, and then all of a sudden, Errol Spence shows up, and he's talking. You know, when he fought Sean Porter and Danny Garcia back to backs, you know. So I thought that was extreme, you know, calling Kid Thurman a doc, you know. But that's what you get with fans. But it still doesn't make this a platform, you know, for people to air their opinions, you know, regardless of what they might think, you know, that's them, that they're the fans. Your job is quite different from the fans because you're not you're supposed to educate the fans. That's all you're supposed to do, educate us, you know, and all that. That's all I'm saying. I like the Ness that usually comes out with a point, counter Matt, you know, and Matt comes out with a point, you know, and all that. That's really good. I like that. You know, that's all I'm saying. That's what I called for, you know, because this is a platform. This is a podcast that is bigger than you now. Whether you like it or not, it's bigger than you. It's all over the world, you know. So I'd like you to remain that way because you're educating the world, not just, it's not about US or UK. I'm not into the US UK thing, you know. I just want the fight made, and as soon as it is made, we can have the old Ness back, you know. That's my call.
Vito, thank you for calling in.
I think we. Oh, shout out to you too.
What?
I think a Make America Great Again. We need like a Make Ness Great Again shirt. That'd be great. I think.
Yo, so Jamal Charlo just posted 3 hours ago his knockout of Erickson Lubin. And
Lubin posted that meme of him snorting coke. I mean, that.
I know.
No, I'm saying for the fans that don't know or the listeners that don't know, that's what probably that led to. Obviously.
Describe that. Was it a real pic or was it a?
It was a Photoshop head of, I think it was Scarface. I want to say. But it was Jamel Charlo's head, obviously, on
Tony Montana's body.
Yeah, showing the big amount of coke on the table. It was that scene. Which, I mean, clever, but you just lost to the guy.
I mean, I would take it as like, okay, that's funny, but this is real. Boom, you got knocked out.
And that's kind of what Jamel did.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like, come on.
Video, I would interpret it.
Nah, he actually said something else. Like on his story, he was like, you know, you the one must be on coke because you the one forgot I slapped your ass. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, Lubin is trying to drum up interest for a rematch. You know, in his mind, I got caught cold. And you know what? There's a lot of people that believe that opinion, that he was caught cold.
I think he's only had one fight since that fight. So I think it's a little bit of a time thing. We just need to see. You know, give him another 2 years to bounce back.
He is a knockout artist, though, for sure.
Lubin, yes. And that knockout he had in his last fight, that wasn't televised, though. If you follow Lubin on Instagram, he had it on his story. He knocked him out cold while the guy was standing up still. It was one of those knockouts. And those are always kind of cool to see.
Oh, man. 2 years is a long time.
But look at Brian Jennings. He's been more than 2 years on the comeback trail. I mean, it takes time to bounce back from a knockout loss. Amir Khan took forever.
Yeah, Amir Khan can't be compared. I mean, you know, you got to say like this: 2 years is a long time. People forget you fast. You know what I'm saying? What's that phrase? Out of sight, out of mind, and you lost. And Erickson Lubin needs to come back immediately, like in the summertime. Otherwise, he will be lost.
Well, he's been coming back casual ass.
Televised. That's what I'm talking about. See, so you don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about out of sight, out of mind. You need to be on HBO or Showtime. Back in the days, if your music video wasn't on MTV, VH1, BET, nobody cared. You know.
Think about this. It was on Fox, like big Fox, Channel 5, Channel 7, whatever channel it is for you in your local market. It was one of those channels, and he was not televised. What a missed opportunity.
Okay. Well,
guys, what type of footwear you gonna have in the Stub Hub?
Yo, I got these Adidas that I'm gonna wear. I wore them today for the first time. They were real comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit, Ness got Adidas. Watch when I see these, he gonna be embarrassed. Nah, I'll fuck with you.
I bought some Nikes, so I ain't gonna wear those then.
Nah, you should wear both. Nah, I'm gonna wear like I was thinking.
I got those other ones. What those Nikes called? Spree.
I don't know. I don't care.
Cushions.
Nah,
it's depressed, man. But
it's with an S, I think.
I don't know about shoes.
Running shoes with S's.
SBs.
Nah, Nikes.
Yeah, Nikes are SBs. They got the SBs. Yeah, I don't know, man. I got a pair of Adidas. I'm gonna be wearing. You know what I'm saying? They're real comfortable, real futuristic. You know,
shorts or jeans.
I'm gonna bring a pair of shorts just in case.
True. I'm bringing.
What's that? What's the weather like?
It's being like the mid to high 80s and sunny. And remember, it's an outdoor arena.
That's what I was about to say. We're going to be in a parking lot. Oh, Stub Hub is outdoors?
Stub Hub is outdoors, yes.
Shit, that's the outdoor one. Oh. Okay.
Yo, I got to catch an Uber tonight, dog. That's ass.
To what? To
the airport.
What time you going to the airport?
I don't know, like an hour before my flight.
What's the flight? I'm on the same flight. I don't even know the time of my flight.
Email.
Man, that shit is a thread you sent me, man.
Hey.
Sounds like a dilemma.
Yeah.
Yo.
Matt, why you ain't doing your job?
Why don't you just say, yo, I'm gonna be at the
airport. This post I'm trying to post. That shit don't want, like, this girl must be private. I can't even copy her shit to repost that shit.
Why don't you just say, yo, I'm gonna be at the airport at 5:45, and then I make that my business to be there at 5:45.
No, I'm be there before that, homie. You crazy? Flight at 6. What's wrong with you?
Okay, well, say that. I don't even know that. I'm thinking 6.
Homie, crazy right here. Yo, who this 954 dude right here?
It's a question mark. Obviously, it's maybe a first time caller. You know the deal.
Is you a new time caller? First time.
First time. Wow. Come on.
New time. I understand that language.
954-892. First time caller.
Hi, this is Jennifer. Are you interested in a loan?
Going once.
You get those phone calls like, yo, who's this? I've been getting those every single day.
That's because you're a business owner. We're going to Josue in Oregon.
Josue.
Jose? Sway, Oregon? Oregon Sway?
Hey, yo, what's up, guys? Hey, yo, what up? Hey, I just want...
Hello.
We hear you.
We hear you.
Hey, yo. All right, cool. I thought you guys muted me. I was going to say, hey, yo, fuck Golovkin. Nets have a wonderful Cinco de Mayo in L.A. You too, Casual, and you too, Matt.
90 seconds.
All right. Well, thank you for calling in, brother. And thank you for the kind words. I will definitely try and have a good time. Did we ever get to Gary with your interrupter face?
No, I think he called back in for that reason.
Gary
Russell.
Yo.
What up?
Did you say before that you thought Keith Thurman was going to be an exploit Mayweather?
He still is.
Is that what you said?
He still is. Why? Because you from Texas? Because you from Texas and you got a fucking Earl Spence boner?
It's got nothing to do with Earl Spence. Like, it's got nothing to do with Earl Spence. It's got Keith Thurman's an exploit Mayweather. That's like a special kind of stupid. Like, that's what I got to ask next.
Who's Earl Spence? Sean Porter. Who's Earl Spence? Danny Garcia. Who's Earl Spence? Who else you fought?
It's got nothing to do with it. It's got nothing to do with Earl Spence. I think Thurman could beat Spence. It had nothing to do with Earl Spence. But to say that Keith Thurman, because he beat Danny Garcia, is an exploit Mayweather, that's
it didn't come from that. It came before that.
Because he beat Porter? Kel Brook beat Porter. Like, because he beat Porter? That's why? And no disrespect to Porter, he's going to fight him.
10 seconds.
He's going to be the next great of all time because he beat Porter and Garcia? I mean, that's wild. That's something else.
Doggy, it's not because of resume. It's the way that he fights. The way that he fights. The way that he's able to be more than just a puncher, more than just a boxer.
A recoverer.
Unfortunately for you and your man, he only fights one way. My dude got gears.
Who's Spence?
What about Crawford?
Whoever's your man. Whoever's your man.
If Thurman's mind is right, I think he's got the legs to stay away from Spence and the power to keep him from walking in the front door. I think Thurman, if his head is right, could beat Spence. Not that he's definitely going to beat Spence, but he has the skills to beat Spence. That doesn't mean he's definitely going to win. So it's not like I'm just hating on Keith Thurman. I think Keith Thurman, it was never about Keith Thurman's skill set. It's about the fact that he fights not even once a year anymore. So he's useless.
Gary, I think all this talk is pointless. Terrence Crawford's running all these guys out town. The next Mayweather right there.
Look at the dreamer right here. Dude hasn't had a fight yet.
I agree that Crawford is going to be the best guy at 147. He's already a big
another dreamer.
Yeah, Gary, that's what's up.
Salivating.
Tonight, that's tomorrow. I don't even know Selena's song, but that's how y'all sound. Dreaming and shit.
Real quick, I want to get on Joshua and Wilder real quick. Your heart might be broken. I don't think this fight's going to happen anytime soon.
Whose heart going to be broken? Only heart going to be broken is the UK hearts when they see that they man be ducking.
But that's what I'm saying. Your boy ain't getting the fight. You know what I'm saying? It's like that girl that you call every time to go out with you, and she says maybe and comes up with an excuse not to go out with you. Like Eddie is finally.
Yo, that don't happen to me, so I don't even know what you're talking about.
Me either.
That shit.
Not to you.
Feel me?
To people like-
Yo,
to
shout
people-
out to the
people like
48%. I'm in LA this week. Check the guns. You can fill them if you want.
What guns?
I've been pushing out. I've been doing the push-ups. Matt don't believe me. He needs more people.
I don't believe you.
Gary's still talking about Anthony Joshua not taking the fight. Gary, don't nobody care about that rhetoric you're talking about. We all expecting the fight to happen because the 50 mil is real. You were one of the ones that didn't even believe it was real. You were one of the ones talking about, why did you want to meet? Why did you want this? Why did you want that? The money's real. Do you want money? Do you want money? Do you want to be paid the most you've ever paid in your life? That's what you need to ask Joshua and his team.
Al Heyman, if Al Heyman says he's got 50 million, he's got 50 million. Al Heyman and Shelly Finkel are behind the 5 biggest fights in the history of boxing, right? One of the two. If they say there's $50 million for Joshua, there's $50 million for Joshua. I said I don't know where they got the money from, but if they have it, they're good for it. To say that they don't have it is ridiculous.
Blasphemy. And if you're ridiculous and you're a liar, that means you're a repeat liar.
Wow.
How am I lying? I said the whole time.
Now you.
If
Now
Al
you.
Heyman
Come
says
on.
he's
Now
got
you.
$50 million
Put your
for
thinking
Joshua,
cap
he's
on.
got 50
Put your thinking cap on if you and I knew that the money was real and you and I felt validated when it was proven real. Who's the liar?
Eddie Hearn. I don't know how
You said it, not me.
Eddie Hearn.
Wait, he didn't say you were lying, Gary. It was a metaphorical you. It was a metaphorical you.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
It wasn't literally you are lying, Gary.
Like me.
It's okay. Misunderstandings happen on this show. Happens all the time.
It's just gonna be one excuse after another. And if you're Joshua and you're passing up $50 million to fight for $20 million, I mean you can't say it's $20 million, but it's not $50 million. And there's only one guy out there right now, until we see what Tyson Fury is, that's going to get Joshua anywhere near $50 million, and that's Wilder. So Joshua.
Gary punching after the bell. Punching after the bell. Update that podcast. Yo, Scott retired. He's going through some shit. Update that podcast. You punching after the bell, which is saying Joshua don't want to fight.
But shout out to Gary who edits our website. Shout out to Gary.
Shout out to Gary who calls in every show with good calls.
Always going at you, Ness. I like it.
Gets me to argue with him. I mean, it's part of the show. You know, it's Thunder Dome. Dome of the Thunder.
773, first time caller.
Who said we was going to him though?
I did.
Matt said. The boss.
773, first time caller.
What's good? Can you hear me?
We do. Where you calling in from? Who's this? First time caller?
This T calling from Oklahoma. I'm originally from Chicago. That's where the area code comes from. But I wanted to give my 2 cents on like everybody with this contract situation because I don't think a lot of people work contracts, and I'm a defense contractor as a system engineer. So the wordplay that Eddie Hearn be using is ridiculous. So people need to understand the difference between a deal and an offer, right? A deal is only valid with a contract and a valid offer that's sent with it. So technically, Wilder's team didn't have to show proof of anything until that offer was accepted. But when the offer wasn't accepted, that means they were still in negotiations on the money split. So people need to understand that aspect. Other than that, I really don't think Eddie Hearn wants to fight. I think truly he wants to fight in UK, but he can't counter it. So that's my 2 cents in on the Triple G situation. I don't understand how he's breaking Bernard Hopkins' record. I looked at box rec. He only has 8 defenses. So that's it for me.
Thank you.
Who only has 8 defenses, caller?
The Triple G.
Well, Triple G, he only has 8 valid defenses. He I don't consider the IBO a real belt.
Ouch.
And I think
you on that match
really
that
don't.
shit.
Do you honestly do what belts validate a lineal champion, right? If you don't have a lineal champion in your weight class, you need the 4 belts to actually have that champion, right? WBA, WBC,
WBO, IBF. When does the IBO hold any weight in any of this?
You do realize that they're counting the WBA belt, right? That they can also count the WBA regular belt, even though we both know it's not the legitimate belt. I believe they're counting the WBA.
I don't count the WBA regular belt because the super champion, the super WBA champion is the real champion for that belt. So the regular, I really don't get that. If they want to count that, so be it. I just don't count them, but I don't make the record books.
Thank you, T, for your call.
T in Oklahoma. Shout out to you. We're going to Javier on Skype.
What's up? What's up? Hey, Ness, you been on that shit today earlier. Your ass wouldn't let nobody talk. You was lit. This nigga was going crazy earlier. I want to see my nigga Ryan Garcia fight tomorrow. I like Ryan. I think Ryan gonna be a killer. Everybody hating on him. I mean, well, not everybody, but I think a lot of people down him. But shit, he 19 and he knocking niggas out cold damn near. So I like Ryan. I'm tired of the contract shit because I don't give a fuck about it no more until it happens. You know, so fuck it. I'm from Alabama, so I'm guaranteed to be on Deontay's side either way it go. So it's whatever. I don't know why I got this feeling, but I don't like Brian Jennings. Like something about him just irks me. Like I don't even like when he talk like this. He got this tone like he just been this ass whooper. Like his last fight was really. It could have went either way in my opinion. To be honest with you, Brian Jennings looked like ass that fight, but you know whatever. He don't think he'll fight any real competition because he fought Klitschko, and then I don't think he's gonna do shit after that. And he just seems so fucking. He still look like he's learning how to box when he fights. So, but it's whatever. The fight tomorrow don't really interest me either. Triple G. Not tomorrow, but Saturday. I think Triple G gonna get the knockout. I think round 5 or 6. So I think that should be lackluster too. But it's whatever. All right, man. That's my call.
Javier, man, thank you for calling in. No clue what you're talking about. I let everyone speak. They all got their time. So
I mean, Ness, you do cut people off a lot, but we all do. So I mean, it's not like you're the only one guilty of it.
Matt,
deal with this behind closed doors because a lot of negotiations can go on over social media.
God, that was perfect. That was perfect for this. That was perfect.
Did you see the comments from Deontay Wilder?
What on the Boxing Voice?
Yes.
It's like he goes on this little channel. That's about all the media he can do these days on the Boxing Voice. I mean,
Hashtag little channel.
Yo.
Yes, Nestor.
Growth.
Yeah.
Final thoughts of the day. Growth. LA, Carson, California. Stub. Growth.
You
know?
Chivas Regal.
Shout out to everybody said, yo, 2 times a week. Oh my God, oversaturation. We almost on every day. Hater. You know what I mean? Shout out to those that be like, they still exist. Stop.
What
fucker.
Multiple global producers sending in group chats, topics, hot ones from all around the world.
Yo,
is that a true? Is that wrong?
Dive.
Yeah, it's true.
I didn't talk. Stop cutting him off.
What are you talking about?
That was a super chat.
That was a super chat.
It was some emphasis, you know what I mean? Just in case.
That was good acting right there, man. You could.
Yo, Pete Pauly, laughing my ass off. Super basic bars.
AJ,
well done. Yes, sir.
I think you could spit a little bar.
No, let's not play this again, please. I can't.
Maybe 2 words, not 4. Blow my trumpet.
Yo, my name is AJ, and I think I'm great. If I fight Deontay, it's gonna be a day. Might as well, I'm gonna show up real late. Because if he knock me out, yo, it's over for the day.
Hey, my name is AJ. You better negotiate. I got 12.5. You talking about 50. Playing these games, you think you quickly could get this announcement, but yo, you better pause on that and fall back. Don't get offended, UK. Stand up. Who's killing it in the UK? Everybody say AJ.
Be a best friend. Big up your mans and shit. We'll tell him later his balls was trash. No,
it was on par with that, though. I mean,
yeah,
whoa, don't be dissing Takashi.
Takashi got some
my line today.
Huh?
What?
It's like some shit going around on social media, like, oh, he stole somebody's line from New York. He thought we wasn't gonna know.
Who? Takashi?
Takashi.
It don't matter. You know, everybody steals line. That's what rap is about.
Yo, shout out to Russell that said Ness is undefeated against the Protectors. You fucking know it.
Deal with this behind closed doors because a lot of negotiations can go on over social media.
Come on.
And YouTube channels and stuff. But
That's my favorite. This is my favorite Anthony Joshua quote.
Dollar DiBiase Productions.
Oh shit, you gotta wait too long for that.
Yeah, you gotta wait too long. But very, very quickly, the AJ Protectors were not well represented today. They had Stuart Little. Like that's the only person.
Stuart Litter. So he's literally only garbage.
Yeah, I don't know what he is, but like he
Stuart Litter.
The only protector that called in. So like they weren't represented well.
The other ones are hiding, dude.
That was your C squad, man. Where's David Beanie? Where's
Matt? It's going over your head. The offer and the money was confirmed. The Protectors are hiding right now.
I smell pussy.
Is that you, Protectors?
I don't know.
Just saying. Where's my soundbite? I made a new soundbite just for the day. I can't even find where I put it, man. It's so fucking sad. Sad. I played it one time and shit.
So sad.
New Kanye, you remember? I got it right off and shit was perfect. I got it off. I did it.
Shout out to Chivas Regal. Hashtag what are you fighting for? Obviously, they're in the Stub Hub parking lot. Hold on. Yes, got the plug, man. Yo, Enrique, why is he always cutting us off? I swear. I swear. But shout out to Chivas. We're gonna be at the parking lot absolutely free because we're not gonna be in the arena. So if you want to go pre-game, pre-party, before the fight, come hang out with us. Complete live show. We're gonna have guests: Joel Diaz, Robert Garcia, William Monroe Jr., and I think it's Brian Cabrillo. I think that's who it's.
Who we got? Willie Monroe coming through the building.
But obviously for a 3-hour podcast live. If you want to join,
we on schedule for 2. You know what I'm saying?
We're on schedule for 2, but
Monster Piece gonna be there.
Monster Piece gonna be there. Obviously, the whole panel minus Rob.
Pedazo de monster.
And it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have giveaways. Shout out to Boxing Fan Apparel, tickets, obviously from Chivas. If you want to be there live and also be on the show, we're gonna have a hot seat so you can actually jump on the show with us. If you can't be there live, you can obviously see it on YouTube live or call in on Blog Talk or Skype.
True.
But yes. Final thoughts? You want to play the outro, Nestor, or you just want to?
I'm sitting here looking for my new Kanye, and
Gone. It's gone, Ness. Give up.
I don't understand.
I found a new Kanye.
He almost was gonna cry with Charlie Man and shit.
I like that interview. There was some moments in there.
Yo, man, I be feeling, bruh.
Towards the end, there was some real codes as he was using. I was like, damn, I always stole those codes, and now he's like exposing them. Now everybody goes through the codes.
Whatever. Everybody went and listened to 444 all because of Kanye again and shit. It's like, yo, Jane was giving out the codes.
Basic codes, but we already know those codes. I'm dropping the codes like, yo, the codes of self-esteem.
Meanwhile, the rest of the world is like, what codes are they talking about?
Because they only looking for the codes.
Yeah, only you walking at Kanye like.
Yo, the guy said he's addicted to opioids. Slavery is a choice, and he got liposuction. God bless him.
No fucking way.
He did say that in TMZ, but like
you have to see the TMZ interview. You have to see that TMZ interview. The fact that you have not seen that,
I saw it, and then I found it on YouTube, and I watched it.
I can't believe he had lipo, man.
But guess what? Half of Hollywood got lipo.
Oh, of course,
but not half.
Most of Hollywood, I will believe.
Fam. First of all, you a dude.
He looked kind of fat.
But first of all, you a dude. You know what I'm saying? First of all, you a dude.
In the neck and the cheeks.
They ain't even like lipo and dude ain't even in the same sentence.
I kind of believe that too.
But I feel you. When you that rich, because they kept using that term, you know what I'm saying? Rich nigga shit. So when you that rich, I guess you could do whatever the fuck you want. You feel me? But me,
and it happens.
That's crazy. Like I was 278. I ain't do lipo. I mean, not that I could afford it anyway. But
I don't think lipo makes you go lighter. I think it just shapes you.
I don't know about all that, man. I'm just saying that shit kind of weak-minded for me.
But I believe that he would do lipo because
well, he admitted it.
Everybody, yeah, well, he admitted it, and I believed it. Because everybody around him is so sculpted. You know what I'm saying? Like the Kardashians don't look
true. They probably don't want to convince his ass and shit.
That's why they say he in a sunken place.
You serious?
Here's my favorite Kanye quote ever from an old interview.
If you can communicate this product, you can make money off the product. Because look at Gaga. She's the creative director of Polaroid. I like some of the Gaga songs. What the fuck does she know about cameras?
Yo.
That is a great quote.
That's a code right there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Well, decipher it for us, little folk.
All right. So he said, if you could communicate a product,
that's simple folk.
Just like you communicate boxing, if you could communicate a product, just like Nestor Gibbs communicates the AJ fight versus Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder, then you can make money off that product, right? Because look at Gaga. She's the director of Polaroid, creative director. What the fuck does she know about cameras? You know what she could communicate? She takes some wild ass pictures on these Polaroids. So that makes her the creative director.
But that wasn't really code because that was like the surface level of what he said.
That was the surface level, but he broke down a code. That is a code.
I get what you're saying.
Okay, product. If you're passionate about something, you know, you could communicate.
I thought you meant he was talking in code, not that he was.
Nah, code means he's
I get what
putting the code out there. When he says it, he's like, yo, here's this gem. You know what I'm saying?
I'm mopping what you're spilling.
Mop it. You mop it or you picking it up without?
Not me. Shit, I'm all lost, man. But
I be feeling. I got feelings, bro. I be feeling away, bro. I be.
Yeah, that's so good.
Yo.
I do be feeling the way. When,
I was about to say the same shit.
Bias, I be feeling the way. It's like, yo, I'm not biased. I'm just a truth teller, and you don't like my truth.
I'll be feeling the way when I want to say something, and you know somebody just brushing it off, and I'm like, yo, but your whole shit is corny. How are you not listening to me? You know what I'm saying? Look,
yo, so this soundbite about to turn into like, oh, we got to do the "I be feeling the way" segment.
Yo, I'll be feeling the way.
Is that a segment? That
how you be feeling? How you be feeling?
Yo, I'll be feeling away when y'all ain't, you know, listening to the vision. You know what I'm saying? I'll be feeling away. You know, I'll be feeling away when, you know, I can't articulate the word, but I know what's gonna break, and you know. After the fact, you're like, yeah, that's why he did it. That's his style. You know, I'll be feeling the way when somebody get offended and I'm just playing with you, dog. You could joke, but I can't. I'm feeling the way when, you know, I post something and thinking like, you know, there's going to be somebody connect to it and somebody gets ignited about it in upsetness and, you know, talk bad towards me. And I'm like, damn, man, that made me feel away, you know, if that makes sense. Flashing lights.
No, I feel the way you feel.
What's your feeling away moment? Come on, don't be shy. When you feel away, Matt.
I feel away when I get lumped up with you, Ness. Like, like whatever bullshit opinion you say, and then I get lumped in. Everyone on social media adds me and you, and it's like, come on, man. Like, it's why are you adding me with this bullshit? I feel a certain way about that. I feel a certain way when people say that we're paid out, we're bought by certain people, because it's like, motherfucker, I ain't getting paid shit for this. None of us are. Like media is not a like high income job.
But Matt, if I had the old soundboard, I would be playing. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping.
Oh, that's absolutely true.
If nobody ain't talking about Matt Hunter, you ain't even Matt Hunter. Only your mother knows you.
Yeah, that's why like you have to learn that to like turn hate. You know, like make it like funny. Make it comical to you. That's how I do it. But that's the two things.
My man out there making memes about us. He only
I love that. I love that.
More popular. Like, I salute you, B. Like, let me know if you need like a month pay to your Photoshop or something. Like, we good.
We appreciate it.
You're adding to our impressions and like mentions on social media. So thank you.
Damn, see you dropping code right there. You can't drop codes, B.
I can't. You wait, hold on.
Kanye was talking about like, yo, when everybody
the difference though. See, that's the difference between God given or God gifted and hard working. Now you could be God gifted and hard working and always be in the lead of the pack. But just because he dropped the code don't mean they could do what we do.
No.
They never gonna be you.
That was another code. That was another
They
code.
ain't never gonna be you.
But that's not what I'm talking
Never
about.
gonna be dripping swagoo.
I like
You feel me?
I like the digression from what I was gonna say. So they didn't,
us.
they didn't pick up the code. Hopefully, since you didn't, I'm gonna expect that they did not. That's why it's called code.
Yo, but on that note,
On that note,
shout out to the free.
That's GTO. Find me in Carson, California. You know, I'ma be next to the chick with the camera. You guys thought I was gonna be filthy minded.
Yo, at Fight Talk on Instagram. Catch me at Carson, California tomorrow. I'm going to be flying on Southwest Plains. Hopefully the window don't crack and I fly out, though. You know.
Plane. Southwest. Shout out to Shiva sticking us on a death plane. Yo, just know I love y'all if I don't make it back. You know what I mean? Keep Patreon alive for my kids because, yo, if Southwest let me out the little window, it's Dunsky.
Yo, I'm not going to volunteer for that emergency role. Make sure catch me in the back with them girls that serve them drinks and coffee.
I'm going out for drinks.
Right now?
I'm going out for, yeah, because imagine it's your last time on a plane.
That's such a weird way to look at it.
I ain't doing that in my head.
You don't want to talk about doors missing and not sitting in the emergency lane.
Shit. They be like, yo, you want to volunteer your life?
I want that emergency lane. I'm just keeping it real. I'm too tall to be in a regular seat.
That's cool, but I don't get upset. I'm going to sit on the speaker on the other side.
Was it the emergency door that came open on the Southwest jet?
I mean, it's more likely, if anything, but I hope not. You know what I'm saying? I'm just joking. The flight going to be great. It's going to be fun.
Got me nervous. I'm about to call in sick.
What?
Matt, take over.
I said I'm about to call in sick.
Yo,
all by myself.
I'm not gonna lie though. I considered like switching my flight and coming out of pocket. I was like, you know,
oh shit, yo, he gonna wait till last minute to say some shit like that.
Yo, he's gonna come in like literally like at 3 p.m. Yeah, tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Saturday.
A whole nother show. On a whole nother plane. Like, yo, fams.
Yo, fam, I made it. God bless. Yo, fam, God bless y'all. I know that, but I had to switch flights.
Had to go to United.
That is the way. I'm on some unified shit.
Yo, on the real though, United ain't no better.
No. Virgin's the best airline, probably.
Yo, United shitted on me the other day.
You know, Virgin don't even have first class, just like Southwest.
Damn.
They got like the overall quality is nice though.
They got the plastic partition.
Yo, United got the curtains sometime, and so does JetBlue. Like, there's a lot of airplanes that got fake first class.
You ever heard the guy in the first class say, yo, open the shades, man. Open the shades. I want everybody to see I'm in first class. The fuck out of here.
Never heard of that.
Closing curtains on me.
But obviously, shout out to patreon.com/boxingfanapparel and obviously patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice as well. Tons of free giveaways at the live show, like we've said, at the Stub Hub Center in Carson, California. Saturday, Cinco de Mayo, Triple G versus Vanes Martirosyan. It's going to be a lit show, full panel, minus Robbie. I'm sorry, Robbie. It's your fault for living so far away. But we're going to be back, obviously, I think maybe tomorrow. No, we're not, because we're going to be here.
We should do a tomorrow night show.
We actually, me and Enrique talked about it. We're going to try and do like something from the hotel as a dry run. Just put all the equipment together. Get it out there.
Create a vibe.
Goody. See what's goody. No,
more people.
No,
if you want good internet, let me know if you want to come to my place and we can do it here.
Oh,
better internet. But obviously, I'm Matt, the Hipster Hunter. You can find me at Mixed Combat News on Twitter, Matt Hunter TPV on Instagram. My MMA podcast, Mixed Combat Radios on Patreon, SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes, etc. And my new gaming channel, Hipster's Gaming Channels on YouTube and Twitch. Again, be back, obviously, for Saturday for the live show. Shout out to Chivas, Regal. Peace.
Yeah.
Peace.
TBV_cash. Weezy. TBV_TBV_ casual fan.
Why you why you change your voice? Was that like
I thought we were off. That's why I was looking.
Wait, did you like watch
right?
Did he watch Infinity Wars or something? Was he like my man from Guardians of the Galaxy right there?
I like that. That was a good little reference right there, Ness.
I fucked up his name though.
Yeah, it's Chris Pratt, aka Star-Lord.
Chris Pratt. Yo, Matt. Enrique. Like,
Yep.
you see that movie yet?
Nope.
Damn, your kids ain't into superheroes?
Nope.
You supposed to say I'm their superhero. Peace. We out.
Yep.